Matter of fact, let me say this. I would love to take that particular panel that he has up there and put them up against our wives. And then, of course, I would like to have that long hair guy who's got repelling ropes for hair. I would like to have him on the other side, and then I will be on the other side, and let's really, truly get down to it.
Well, me and you are going to be on the other side. The women are not, my woman ain't going against you. That's worldly, childish crap. I called you out. I don't know why you bringing these women. I don't know why you want these women to fight your battle, Mr. Super masculine, Superman, tough masculine, patriarchal Superman, rah, rah, rah. Smoke coming out the nose of the bull. Like, I don't know why you doing that. I called you out, man to man. Brother Pastor Dowell, you are not man enough to even address a man. I addressed him. He made a video talking to women. Like, he made a video addressing the women of my ministry. You're so masculine that you didn't even address a man. A man addressed you. I addressed you. And I said your name, sir, man to man. But you addressed the women in my ministry. Any man who looks at someone as I'm giving you wisdom, sir. Okay, Pastor Dowell. Because there's a lot of wisdom you need to gain. And apparently you have nothing but yes men around you. So you haven't learned nothing in a very long time, but maybe you will learn now. So now what I'm going to do, since you foolishly had the people believe that someone soundbited your bit, right? To make you look like you were saying something you really didn't say, which is ridiculous because the whole video was played. You said it, not me. That was the thing. I said it in the video. I said he did this to himself. He put this video out, not me. I'm just responding to what you're saying and clearing up the foolishness and the mess that you're making in these people's lives. And yeah, he's some long-haired guy. He got long hair.
I would like to have that long hair guy who's got repelling ropes for hair. I would like to have him on the other side, and then I will be on the other side, and let's really, truly get down to it.
And all this, so that you make this video, and the only thing you're talking about is long hair and how somebody's effeminate and Bible is patriarchal. And I said, this man is really foolish. He has no idea who Uncle Yahshua is. And you apparently have no idea who you up against. I know my tone is kind of rough. See, now you're getting your own poison. The funny thing is, okay, good. Thank you, y'all. The reason, this is the funny thing. Oh, you sound just as gentle and nice discussing this in this video. But when you was over, I guess it was the liquor, the influence, but it's not because I hear you usually talk a lot rougher than that, you know? Talk a lot rougher. Now he's all, oh, the women, I'm not talking to my women. I would never talk to my beautiful women who submit unto the... I'm like, where's all that? If it was speaking all that, there would be no point to make the video. There would be no point for the video to be made if that was your demeanor. That ain't your demeanor. Now it's your demeanor in this video, but it don't fly here, my dude. So I know for his listeners, who gonna be like, Pastor Dowell was talking nice. Why you sound so? That's just how I talk. I'm tough. I'm a man, masculine, all that crap he be talking. You meeting a real one, a real man, right? You don't like it. See, this is the difference, Pastor Dowell. I'm a masculine, patriarchal man who teach according to the Torah. All that crap well, it's not crap. All that truth you saying when you're saying about the woman's position, the woman's place. I said it, and see, you didn't watch the lesson. I said, this is where they go wrong. They take truth. All these things he is saying is the truth, but they teach it in error. You're teaching it while you're profane and cursing and everything and all this error that you're teaching. I teach the same thing, but it's in understanding and compassion, and it's with a righteous tongue. Do you understand? And I ain't drinking no liquor and alcohol and wines and spirits under demonic possessions while I'm teaching a holy manuscript. See, it's in order. It's lawful. That's the difference. I know that. He called Pastor Dowell feminine. That's feminine. Y'all wouldn't know because these beta men, they wouldn't know nothing. They don't understand. Now, women, listen. Daughters of y'all, listen up clearly. Learn. You know, I'm always teaching y'all. Always. I prepare the woman truly for you too. I don't just prepare them for these beta males. I don't just prepare them for these men of the world. I don't just prepare them for Babylon and their foolishness. I prepare for these so-called leaders who are in error, or these half cult figure leaders of people making gods who don't even know much. You see, who really beta. You got to get all that. You have to die to all of it, brother. You keep thinking the woman, only thing you keep talking about is the woman, but you ain't never taken the beam out your own eye, brother. That's where your problem is. You know, woman needed a woman, these unrighteous women. They don't do that. They need to clean this. They do that. And you are just as filthy as you want to be, my brother. It's coming out of you, man.
Matter of fact, let me say this. I would love to take that particular panel that he has up there and put them up against our wives in a civil discussion. And then, of course, I would like to have that long hair guy who's got repelling ropes for hair. I would like to have him on the other side, and then I will be on the other side, and let's really, truly get down to it.
Well, me and you are going to be on the other side. The women are not, my woman ain't going against it. That's worldly, childish crap. I called you out. I don't know why you bringing these women. I don't know why you want these women to fight your battle, Mr. Super Masculine, Superman, tough, masculine, patriarchal, Superman, rah, rah, rah. Smoke coming out the nose of the bull. Like, I don't know why you doing that. I called you out, man to man. Shalom, Yashra. What an unexpected video. I did not expect to be doing this video. To be honest with you, I really didn't expect Pastor Dowell to really respond back, because I didn't think he would try to defend what's in that video that y'all told me to make on our channel. But apparently, this is funny, because in the video, I said, when the Most High wants to expose something, because he's really just trying to get the brother to see where he's in error and repent and correct it, right? But when he wants to expose something, only the Most High can enable such foolishness. And I said it in the video. I said, only the Most High can enable a brother to make a video drinking liquor and beer while reading a holy manuscript. Well, liquor and beer at the same time. He got Hennessy and beer. Only y'all. Only y'all. Only y'all will make sure that this man and no one around him will say, do not put this out, dude. We have a ministry here. When Yah wants to expose you, you will be exposed. And there's nothing you could do about it. The holy scriptures, holy, set apart, right? Kadesh. But drinking liquor and beer, right? These spirits clearly drunk, right? And cursing profane heart.
You run around like one of these damn loose ass cannon bitch ass women.
Ooh. Come on, real talk.
And put it out to the public and have all the people around him, no one tell him that that's not a wise idea, right? So he put it out. So I'm like, only the Most High would have him respond to it to defend it. So unexpected. First, I want to thank the brother Brian. I'm not going to say your last name because I don't know if you're a part of their ministry or not, but I thank you for sending me the video, and I think that you enjoy the videos and you found our ministry. So thank you so much, because I wouldn't have known that the brother responded. Okay, I might as well get started. Let me just, because I'm going to show something, but let me just do it. I have to do it wise. Brother Pastor Dowell, you are not man enough to even address a man. I addressed him. His name is in the title. His name is on the video. His name is on the thumbnail, and the video was to him. He made a video talking to women. Like, he made a video addressing the women of my ministry when I'm the one talking to him. Okay, so thank you, Brother Brian, for letting me know, because there would be no way that I would have known that because he didn't even address me. He made a video you're about to see. Okay, so I want to address that. First of all, Mr. Masculine Man, you're so masculine that you didn't even address a man. A man addressed you. I addressed you. And I said your name, sir, man to man. but you address the women in my ministry. So that's coming. That's going to come in a second. So I have to do this correctly. The reason why I have to do this correctly is because thanks to Brian, I got to watch the video. So I was headed out to work. So he sent me the link. So I'm headed out to work. So I watched the video while I'm out to work. And it was ridiculous. It was clearly a man who did not do his diligence. Clearly. Another foolish move. The Most High will make you look so foolish when you're in error and he wants to correct you. You are not going to look correct because he's trying to get you to see something where you're in error, but you're in defense of it. And all you foolish cheerleaders out there and we're going to get to all that, who still, but y'all didn't even watch it either. See, you can tell when someone didn't watch something because they make points that it's foolish because they didn't watch the product. So they don't know, and then they don't know who they're talking about. So you're talking about stuff that I teach. And it's like, oh, he clearly has no idea. Like, you're clearly out of your league, Pastor Dowell. You're clearly out of your league. Okay, now let's get to the meat, because you're gonna watch this one. You're going to watch this one because of the title and because I'm answering your challenge. And I didn't think you would do it because there's really nothing to defend, but it's okay because y'all willing. If you take a chance, which would be wise for you, and go back and watch the video, you would see that I said, I do not mean to offend. It was a righteous rebuke. I really just want you to be able to repent. Clean up your errors, which Yah's wanting you to do. Clean up your defilement, because you're defiled. Your temple is defiled, okay? It's 100% evident. I don't care what your little cheerleading, all the people in the comments who just, you're the greatest Pastor Dowell, and you're the man of the men of man. I am not, understand something. Okay, I'll get to it. I don't want to go ahead. So, if you get a chance, you watch it, you'll see that I really was saying, I hope the brother repent because he has a beautiful ministry so he can get back to doing Yah's will and teaching the daughters and waking up the men and doing, we all call, okay? All right, now, what I'm going to do, since Brother Pastor Dowell, you're in such error because you apparently didn't do your due diligence, which is foolish. Any man who looks at someone as I'm giving you wisdom, sir. Okay, Pastor Dowell, because there's a lot of wisdom you need to gain, and apparently you have nothing but yes men around you, so you haven't learned nothing in a very long time, but maybe you will learn now. Since you're a man of war and military, then you should understand this. Only a foolish man would think someone's an opponent, will go up against someone without studying the opponent, without knowing anything about them, because you're a fool. You're going to get slaughtered. You understand that? Because you didn't prepare. But that's those foolish men who get puffed up on a perch, and so they don't see, you didn't see it coming. I know you didn't, because you've been doing a good job. I promote your, we'll get to that. I promoted your channel and all that. I'd always just said, I do not like your profane heart and the profanity that comes out your mouth. But you would know that because you didn't do any diligence. Foolish man, you did none of it. And foolish people, the people who told you, I know it's your straightway people, somebody, one of your followers or something, they didn't do you a service either. You should get on your followers and tell them the next time that you bring me something where I can have some understanding of what I'm going into, because they clearly walked you into something you ain't expecting, clearly out of your league, okay? Because you're thinking this is just the same old. It's not the same old, my brother. Sorry that you don't know this, but the Most High has children who are coming, who are going to expose everyone in error. He's going to clean up house before we come home. You probably wouldn't know that because you're somewhere in a religious bubble, like you're perched up. You're this God of straightway, and all the people who sit at, just bow down and worship you at your feet, that is clearly not scriptural. So you wouldn't know, you wouldn't even realize, maybe y'all got some real soldiers that's going to come and bring it. Oh yes, there's more of us too. So all you out there, and for the other ministries out there, don't get comfortable in your little perches. Do not get comfortable. I'm sorry. A lot of you probably ain't going to like what y'all is doing, but he's cleaning house. He's going to clean and expose everything because he wants us all to get it right and correct, okay, before we go home. Now, okay, so what I'm going to do this correct, because foolish Pastor Dowell apparently didn't watch my video, so everything he said in his video was false. I can't say lies because he don't know the truth to tell a lie. He just never did the read. He didn't watch it. So he has no idea he's looking foolish, right? Because it makes no sense. Pastor Dowell, just so you know, and all of his listeners who didn't watch it, it wasn't soundbited. I didn't grab clips and soundbite and take you out of context. I played your whole video, Dowell. Okay? Now, I did what I'm going to do to this one. What a wise man does. You take a person's, they say their statement, you stop it, and then you explain and you break down what he's talking about, and then you go on to the next. A soundbite is when you take a little clip of something and you use that as a video and you talk about it and you don't play the whole video in whole context. Your whole video was played. Okay, it was just broken down as we went. You went, I played, finished, broke that down, played the next, broke that, the whole thing. See, so now what I'm going to do, since when you foolishly had the people believe that someone soundbited your bit, right? To make you look like you were saying something you really didn't say, which is ridiculous because the whole video was played. You said it, not me. That was the thing. I said it in the video. I said he did this to himself. He put this video out, not me. I'm just responding to what you're saying and clearing up the foolishness and the mess that you're making in these people's lives. Your haughty, foolish self. Okay, so I'm going to, in this video, I'm going to play your entire video. Praise y'all, it was only 8 minutes. So people ain't got to sit through who watched it already. I know a lot of my people didn't watch it in my ministry because some of them don't watch you. Some of them didn't even know who you were. Like some of yours don't know who I am, right? Like you didn't know who I was, but I've been here this whole time. But you don't know this. Again, you ain't prepared for this fight. You're clearly out of your league. You're not prepared for this, okay? All right, so anyway, now you probably will. Because now I guess we will be doing a discussion or a debate or child or whatever crap name y'all play this debate game, which I don't play and don't like. If you would watch my channel, you would know that, but you don't. Okay, but I see what y'all is doing and let's go. Challenge accepted. Let's go. Okay, so first of all, what I'm going to do in this video, I'm going to play your entire video. I'm going to start it, and then I'm going to stop for a second because you start off with foolishness. I'm going to address that a little bit, and then I'm going to put it back, and I'm going to play your whole 8 minutes. So guys, have patience. Who's seen it, just watch it again. I'm only doing that because he's going to try. He'll probably say, I soundbited this now. Okay, so I ain't giving you no excuses. All right, so I'm going to play the whole video. Then after I stop the video, I'm going to put it back, and I'm going to do what we are called to do when we are teachers. You take a statement or a series or a segment or something, and you break it down, and you continue on, and you break that down, and you continue. That's how you teach. So I will do that after we watch the whole thing. So guys, have patience. Watch this whole thing. I'm going to try to have enough patience to listen to the foolishness he's saying. Only reason why it's foolishness is because he doesn't know what he's talking about. Okay, in this video, let's say if you look at someone as an opponent, right? Somebody of your family or friends or whatever bring you saying, yo, this person is talking about you or something. This person made a video about you, a song about a video you made, right? And you just maybe click on the first minute or something, or they just tell you they took sound. That's what I think. I think they just told them they took sound bites of your clip, of you talking about the women and saying all this stuff and that you be cursing and all this stuff. And yeah, he's some long-haired guy. He got long hair and all this. So then you make this video and the only thing you're talking about is long hair and how somebody's effeminate and Bible is patriarchal. And I said, this man is really foolish. He has no idea who Uncle Yahshua is. You apparently have no idea who you up against. You are displaying the most effeminate characteristics. Okay, I'll get to that. All right, anyway, it's 4:30. Oh, by the way, it's 4:30 in the morning, a.m. I had to leave from work because as I'm working and I'm finished, the Most High really made me do well early. And then I was like, and he was like, you need to go home and go ahead and make this video. And I'm like, oh, crap. I'm like, oh, that's probably why you like double me up my money really quickly. So I came home early. I usually get home at this time. So I'm like, okay, I need to make this video because he made it, I guess, yesterday or something. And Mosai like, yeah, you need to go ahead and make this response and let's get this thing going. Because he really wants he really wants you to repent, my brother. And I do too. But you wouldn't know that because you all in your feelings. You all in your feelings, dude. You ain't study to show yourself approved. Foolish, dude. If you were from the military, you would know that. You don't go into war without knowing who you're going up against. Okay, if you call this a war, if you call this an op, I'm saying it because you're making me an op. I didn't make myself an op. I actually said, I just want you to repent. But I look forward to us having it's got to, whatever you want to call it, because it can't be a debate. I can only call it discussion because there's no, okay, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to save it for it because I know whatever I speak. See, this is again, guys out there, those who want to listen to Dowell and think they can learn masculine traits and characteristics, listen very carefully. You're learning a lot. This is warfare. This is how you conduct yourself. You be very careful of what you release because they will be used against you in the battle or in the discussion or in the debate or in the whatever it is, whatever form it is. Be very careful what you release because everything will be used against you. Okay, so I have to be careful what I say because I'm not going to give him no bullets to be trying to shoot when we have this discussion. Okay, so now, and again, he's going to look at it as a war or he's trying to win something. There's nothing to win here but a soul, really, your soul. That's the problem you don't understand. You don't even have the eyes to see that the only thing that's at stake here is your soul, my brother. The Most High is doing this because he wants you to come to see what your errors, where you are in error, my dude. But you won't. I don't know if you're going to see it or not. We'll see. Y'all willing. And for all the little followers out there, y'all go keep. We'll get to that. We'll get to that because I'm going to read some of the comments too because y'all ain't going to believe some of the comments. These sheep that follow him like blind wildebeest going into the doggone water where the doggone crocodiles are. They're just going to follow right behind, blindly, to their death. Foolish non-thinkers of themselves. See, in Mashiach's assembly, which is my ministry, you have Straitway ministry. I have Mashiach's assembly. In Mashiach's assembly, we are Yah is building up his sons and daughters to be meant to be anointed vessels under the Most High Yah, to stand alone in their own anointing, to be built up to also reach others. They're not puppets and parrots of Uncle Yahshua. Do you understand? That's the difference, okay? You got all these little sheep just yes, everything is yes. That would freak me out, first of all. That's why I said in the thing, you in your assembly part, everything you said, they clapping. I would be like, dude, would y'all stop clapping over every word I say? This is getting creepy at this point. You're like worshiping me. But you wouldn't see that because you've been being worshiped for so long. And I know my tone is kind of rough. See, now you're getting your own poison. The funny thing is, okay, good. Thank you, y'all. The reason, this is the funny thing. Oh, you sound just as gentle and nice discussing this in this video. But when you was over, I guess it was the liquor, the influence, but it's not because I hear you usually talk a lot rougher than that, you know? Talk a lot rougher. Now he's all, oh, the women, I'm not talking to my women. I would never talk to my beautiful women who submit unto the... I'm like, where's all that? If it was speaking all that, there would be no point to make the video. There would be no point for the video to be made if that was your demeanor. That ain't your demeanor. Now it's your demeanor in this video, but it don't fly here, my dude. So I know for his listeners, who gonna be like, Pastor Dowell was talking nice. Why you sound so? That's just how I talk. I'm tough. I'm a man, masculine, all that crap he be talking. You meeting a real one, a real man, right? You don't like it. See, this is the difference, Pastor Dowell. I'm a masculine, patriarchal man who teach according to the Torah. All that crap well, it's not crap. All that truth you saying when you're saying about the woman's position, the woman's place. I said it, and see, you didn't watch the lesson. I said, this is where they go wrong. They take truth. All these things he is saying is the truth, but they teach it in error. You're teaching it while you're profane and cursing and everything and all this error that you're teaching. I teach the same thing, but it's in understanding and compassion, and it's with a righteous tongue. Do you understand? And I ain't drinking no liquor and alcohol and wines and spirits under demonic possessions while I'm teaching a holy manuscript. See, it's in order. It's lawful. That's the difference. So you met your match, dude. See, that's how another place you look foolish, calling somebody, oh, my hair. I got long hair, I'm so effeminate. Again, you don't even know the word. That surprised me. But then again, it doesn't. I'll save that for the video. At first, it was surprising, but I'm like, why was that surprising? He clearly don't know a lot of the word, you know? So, and I'll get to that when we get to that part of the video. Okay. And I'm going to be careful how much, because I got to save some, because if you're going to want to, I guess, have or whatever, I can't give you too many, too much things to try to stand on, because really, I don't see why you would stand on it. You really should. It should have really been you know what? Thank you, brother. I didn't even realize. Watching myself back, I clearly see this is demonic. You see? But you can't. It's scriptural. Oh, it always happens, Yashra, if you know the word. If y'all know the Bible, it always happens. Israel always wants a king. See? Y'all done puffed up Saul here. Y'all done get another Saul. Y'all done made him your king. All right. Now, with all that being said, let's go. Usually I try to get right to the meat, but I need to preface you guys on this. And I think you're going to watch this one, Dowell. I think he's going to watch this one, guys. And that's going to make him go back and watch the other ones. I need to see, I thought this was a effeminate man. I thought this was one of these. I thought this was Ron Dalton or one of these other ministers who I can try to play they're not manly. And I'm a man. You Paul Bunyan, dude, you play. That don't work here. It's the problem, guys. Y'all don't understand who I am. You understand? You don't understand what y'all has done. He sat me down. I've been here the whole time watching all of you. And I've been promoting you too, Pastor. That's another foolish thing you don't know. You in every video of my doggone ministry because you're in a music video with me and you don't even know. And I wrote you 2-3 years ago and let you know about it. You ain't never answer, of course. Y'all too perched up, but whatever. But I've been promoting you, dude, even in a new video. I've been promoting. The only thing I always say to my ministry is I do not condone his profane speech. It's from the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. He has a profane heart, and I do not condone it. And because of it, his ministry curses too in the midst of their assembly. It's insane. Reading from the word and profane things. Whatever, man. So anyway, that's enough of that. Let's go. Share screen. All right. So this was yesterday. Now it's the 20th. Well, it was today, really, March 20th. So I guess it was the Sunday, March 20th, 2022. And by the time I got up, the brother had sent me the email and showed me. So now it's 4 a.m. that same day I'm making this. It already got 10,000 views, 10,000 people that probably, it was a couple who were awake, who were like, But most of them like, you go ahead, Pastor Dowell. You're the manly man of the man. That long-haired guy, he's another effeminate man. And fools. Oh, Israel, always. Israel never changes. It just don't stop. Okay, let's go. Now we're going to play. I'm going to play this, and then I'm going to... So I got to read that, the legendary Pastor Dowell. He is the only voice for the lost sheep house of Israel. There's no other man out there. Glory to the King. Israel always wants a king. All right. Let's go. Let's do this before I get too tired. All right. Well, Pastor Dowell, this is how I teach. We're going to break this video down. Since you were so foolish that you didn't watch it, let's start.
All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, citizens of YouTube, Pastor Dowell here. You know, I may be what some people call a little offensive, a little negative and derogatory because they don't like the way that I talk.
You may be a little offensive, a little, he's talking about because he watched the clip at the beginning where he's saying, oh, it's face and oh, country, it's Shay, and I can't even say the words because I do not allow, my heart is not profane. So I bridle my tongue. You see the difference for all y'all legendary king, this man, y'all, this man can't bridle his tongue. You see? So he's bridling it now. He real soft-spoken now. You understand? You weren't soft-spoken in that video. You soft-spoken now because you've seen a little of it. So now this is like witchcraft right here. This is a part where a person changes their demeanor because they know they're in error. So they're going to get you all in who ain't going to watch my video. You understand that? So you'll just think he's being attacked or something when it ain't. I just played what he said. So look, listen to the justification.
Maybe what some people call a little offensive out here. You know, I may be what some people call a little offensive, a little negative and derogatory because they don't like the way that I talk.
You're a little offensive, a little negative, and a little derogatory. See, I don't have that description. I do have a description where sometimes I could come off kind of rough, you know, I'm a man's man. You understand that? So, you know, but they know it's enveloped in love, but there is no derogatory, offensive. I got to make a disclaimer for me cursing like a sailor. Like I'm righteous. That don't even, it makes no sense. Let's go.
Especially about certain subjects and certain things. Well, first of all, number one, you have to understand that Pastor Dowell remains totally 100% unconcerned at the courts of public opinions.
I agree 1,000%. You prove that you don't care 100% what nobody thinks because you put a video out with you drinking Hennessy and beer, teaching the word and cursing and calling. You had this virgin lady, this virgin woman. All right, she's a woman. She has a name. Her name was Tammy. All right, and she is a virgin. If she is a virgin, that is not her name. So I don't know why y'all calling them. They're getting them virgins out there. Get the virgins over. Like, stop. That's disgusting, brothers. Y'all need to conduct yourself. Grow up, like you said. Grow up, dude. Stop it already. It's too much, this foolishness y'all on. Okay, there was a young woman. If this young woman does still have her virginity, you pulled her into an office with a bunch of men drinking liquor and literally had her kind of humiliate herself. You know, am I nice to you? No. Do I ever talk nice to you? No. I don't. You don't talk nice to a virgin, brother. She's never. This is your words. Watch the video, guys. Matter of fact, watch this.
I got a bunch of virgins sitting right on this community right now. They'll tell you Pastor Dowell don't even, damn, that guy rough. First of all, he don't have to talk to us. He don't have to look at us. And when he does, it ain't pleasant. I kid you not. Is any of them virgins in there in the living room? See if there's any of them virgins in there. What?
Oh, did you hear what he said? Yeah. You heard that?
Tammy, come here, Tammy. Stand right there. Stand right here. Tammy, did you grow up with a father in the house?
No.
Tammy, listen. You already talk soft by nature.
Okay.
So we're on a broadcast. So you're going to have to raise your voice. So you're going to have to talk a little bit louder than what you're normally used to, all right?
Yes.
Because there's people who's trying to listen to you and hear you.
Yes, sir.
All right, can you talk a little louder?
Yes, sir.
Did you grow up with a father in the house?
Not all my life.
Not all your life. Now, who is the strength in the home, the man or the woman?
The woman.
The woman. And what do you think you learned? What did you learn?
Nothing.
Nothing at all. So now you here on the community, right?
Yes, sir.
With Pastor Dowell, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Am I kind to you?
Yes.
I am?
Y'all know that was not the truth, right? You know that was fear.
Yeah, she paused.
Yep. He said, am I kind to you? Yes, sir. Because she's scared. That is straight fear. He just said earlier, I don't talk nice to them, right? Right? That is straight fear. Yes.
Do I take you to the side and counsel with you and talk with you?
No, sir.
Look at him.
How many times do I usually talk to you in a week?
Not at all.
Hallelujah.
Now, Unc is very thorough. I'm a man of receipts. Y'all shroud these receipts. I'm not going to go off my own he say, she say. I let these people bury themselves. This is your words. So this woman is a virgin and she's on your property to be remade into the image of Yah so she could be made into a submissive woman of Yah to prepare her for her husband. But you never have a kind word to say to her. You never speak anything kind. Everything out your mouth is foul and disgusting to her. A virgin woman seeking after righteousness? That's holy to you, brothers? Foolish men. That's why it's so dangerous. They did that in 70 AD. It's all through the scriptures. These men, got to be very careful with these Israelite men. All right.
There's some long-headed, long-haired guy out there whose hair is longer than a woman is taking my videos now, sound biting them, and of course he has a bunch of Jezebels.
All right, I got it. First of all, long hair. Okay, I have long hair. All right, and I guess my hair is longer than some women. Some women hair is longer than mine. Whatever. I guess you don't know the scripture. I guess you don't know that, that Abraham and see, you probably don't even know. Let me stop. You know what? Let me stop. Because let me stop. Study to show yourself approved. See, you guys following this man. This man don't even know much. That's the thing. This man really doesn't know much. So he has no idea that almost all of the prophets had long hair, my dude. Like, are you kidding me? So they were going to the barbershop, they was cutting their hair. Even you can go back to a time before it was cuttings. There was no comb. So, but what happened before the comb? Oh, if you don't comb my hair, it locks, my brother. This is called the original hair that Yah created. What happens to it when we do not take man's invention and change it? This is original. But I understand you have a problem with that, and I'll get to that later. Okay, so he has a problem with my hair, apparently.
On this Zoom call or whatever, Jezebels.
Let me go back a little.
Zoom call or whatever. In my videos now, sound biting them, and of course,
yeah, I gotta get to that.
Whose hair is longer than a woman is taking my videos now, sound biting them, and of course he has.
I did not sound bite your video, brother. I played the whole video, just like this. This is not a sound bite. This is playing what you just said. Let me give you all some understanding, clarity, guys. Listen very carefully. This is playing what you say, stop it, give an explanation to break down what you're saying, and continuing all the way to the end. That is not a sound bite. See, you don't know it. I'm saying you don't know because you didn't watch it. Literally, somebody told you he soundbited your video and took clips of you, and then so you thinking, oh, he just soundbite. I didn't soundbite. I never soundbite. I play the whole thing. I just break this thing down for people to understand, to come from up under the delusion, my brother, the delusion that you need to come from up under. And you won't like this one. I'm breaking this. I'm doing it to this one too. Watch this.
It's taking my videos now, sound biting them, and of course he has a bunch of Jezebels on this Zoom call or whatever it is.
There wasn't a Zoom call. First of all, those women are not Jezebels, all right? Those are women seeking after the Most High Yah. That is a ministry. It's a Zoom ministry meeting. Every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at Uncle Yahshua Truth TV. You want those who want to join it, Uncle Yahshua Truth TV at yahoo.com, all right? Every Tuesday. That was a Tuesday lesson that they didn't know was coming. I didn't even know it was coming because y'all gave it to me the night before. And I'm like, oh, crap. See, you didn't watch the video, because if you watched the video, you would see that I didn't even want to do it. I had just made a video. Matter of fact, foolish man, I had just made a video promoted, not promoted, but showing Straitway as the only set apart ministry. And I kept saying to them, now, I don't condone the profanity, but you know, the fruit from the minute. This is what I was saying. That's what you don't understand. My Curses movie, which you apparently didn't see, which I'm sure a lot of your people might have saw, I promote your ministry. My Shema Yisrael music video, this one. You all through the music video and Straitway. Matter of fact, you're in the thumbnail to the video. To the point that a young woman that's a part of our ministry said when she was first found out about Mashiach's Assembly, my ministry, Yah's ministry that he allowed me to lead. See, I always correct myself, guys. This is no, never mind. I'm not going to be comparing. This is just what I do. Okay. She just stated, she said when she first heard and saw me, she was side-eyeing me. She wasn't willing to receive because she thought I was part of Straitway Ministries, because in my music video, I promote Straitway. So she thought I was a part of Straitway, and she wanted to be a part of Straitway, but something didn't sit right with her spirit. So she was staying away from it. And when she found me, she thought I was a part of Straitway because I promoted your ministry. And I always said, I just don't like the cursing. And I always told all the women, always, which I changed. I said it in this video, but you didn't watch the video. See, that's why you're so foolish. You didn't watch it. I said it in this video that I promoted Straitway help meets to all the women, saying this is a set apart women's ministry and y'all need to, but I have to take it back. You know why? Because they curse. Do you understand that? And they stuck on Jesus Christ. You got them still in her. You don't even know who her is. They still calling on Caesarea Borgia. So I'm awakening these daughters. They're coming out of her. I know you 20-something years still calling on Caesarea Borgia, the stronghold you got. I can't really come out of her. See, you have no idea who you're talking about and who you're up against, my brother. And you ain't supposed to be against. That's the problem. You are making it against. And you don't have the ability to receive righteous correction and understand that this ain't me trying to come to fight you. It ain't nothing to fight. This is actually, I tell my ministry all the time, if you see me and if you see something, tell me, say something. Hey, yo, man, this was this, and I'll be like, whoa, oh man, I'm gonna watch it. And oh man, thank you for that. I didn't see in my error. Thank you so much. You see, that's called humility. Guys, that's a real man. This old huffing, puffing, fake masculinity, over exemplifying. I'm a man. I'm blowing smoke through my rings. I've seen that all day in the world. Those are the weakest dudes. Just to be honest, they're compensating for something. The real masculine, real leaders are more humbled. They're more quiet, reserved. You know what I mean? They don't do all the huff and puff. All you do is huff and puff. Drink this water. Whiskey. I'm a man. I'm a man. And you call everybody's effeminate. Anybody who say anything against them is effeminate, but you met your match. But you met your match, sir. Because you're a foolish man if you don't even see. See, anyone who don't have the eyes to see a real man, not saying that he ain't a masculine man, but these are not, to be honest with you, these are not alpha male tendencies, because real alphas really control in shalom. They really they're silent but deadly. Everyone's not scared of them. That's the good word. Thank you, y'all. Everyone's not scared of them. They don't rule by fear. They rule by respect. Come on, y'all. That's wisdom. See, I know too. I've been there. See, I didn't have the life he had, you know what I mean? So I wasn't able to go to the military. I didn't have all that, but I went to the prison industrial system. So I've been amongst killers, and I know the nose puffers, the ones who, I know the dangers. You have to be able to survive it. And where I come from in the streets, the life that I had to live to get to this stage, I see smoking. I can see through this all day. But most of y'all can't. It's okay. Now, it's a ministry, my brother. That's our weekly ministry meeting. The women ain't Jezebels, first of all, because they are a woman in trying to come into righteousness. They're stepping into their righteousness, a righteous woman, okay? They are not Jezebels, and they are not under no matriarchal nothing, because don't play that. It's a patriarchal ministry according to Torah. You don't know who you're talking about. That's the problem. You don't know who I am. And that's a foolish man. Also, it shows you this man ain't alpha. Alpha man is wise. We know we ain't gonna ever speak about something we don't do our due diligence. We never gonna step into a ring or a proverbial threshold without knowing what we're going up against. That's a fool. That's not. We're not foolish. You don't want your leader to be that foolish. Okay, but you get a pass for this one, because if you challenge me, so now you're gonna have a chance to prepare. So, all right. Those are the women in my ministry, brother. And it wasn't no panel with them. There were men there too. It's just, I only got it where a certain amount of people can be on the screen. And you know what I mean? Those are the women are usually, it's a lot more women in the world than men. So usually ministries have more women than men, because the ratio is 13 or 15 to 1 in the world, probably something like that, men to women. So of course, it's just a numerical fact. There's going to be more women in the ministry, but we have strong men in the ministry, and they were there. Apparently you didn't watch it. And if you read the comments, there are men on the comments. So this ain't no women. This ain't no thing with me and women talking about you. It wasn't even that. I'm in a ministry. I'm teaching. Y'all just want me to expose your silly butt so you can repent, wake up, and come from out of her. You are under a delusion. Now you're really sober here. See, you just woke up. You ain't got, maybe later tonight you'll be drinking. I bet we see you about 8 p.m. the same day. You be on one. You need to detox, my brother. You need to fast from that. It does not suit you well. It's not doing you well, my brother. And y'all exposed it live, and you don't even have the humility or the shame to shame. You shaming y'all in that aspect. You don't even see it. But that's why he called me to show you. And I didn't do it in disrespect. I ain't even doing this in disrespect. But sometimes I could come off kind of rough. That's that patriarchal masculine thing you like so much. I'm saying you got to be able to take it, my dude. I'm like, I'm watering it down as much as I can. That's my duty. I water it down as much as I can to make it palatable for people to receive. You understand? All right. So let's go. Yeah, it's going to take a while. It's okay.
On this Zoom call or whatever it is, and you'll see it. It's up there somewhere. But anyway, they're taking some of my comments and you know, my words and sound biting. You know,
We took your words. You had that. We took your words. We did not soundbite. We played it and just it talked about what you said.
sound biting is, right?
That's where you're false, brother. See, for all this, you telling the truth. Now, people who watch this from his followers and all that, all those who commented 100% truth, you see, this ain't 100% truth. I can't call a lie because he didn't watch it, so he don't know that he's in error. This is an error, unless he watched it. I don't think he watched it because he's saying so much foolish stuff. He couldn't have watched it. Because if he watched it and he's saying this, y'all are really foolish for following this man, if that's the case. So I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt, Dow, that you didn't watch it. And so you're just speaking out of ignorance because you didn't watch it.
Is when you actually take a clip of something and you don't play it all in context. You see, let me give y'all the skinny. Our women here at Straitway and our women that are all across the ministry, some of the most beautiful women in the world.
I gotta do it. Here we go. Now, have y'all seen this before? This is, okay, look at this clip.
First of all, you don't have to talk to us, you don't have to look at us, and when he does, it ain't pleasant. I kid you not.
Do you hear that? Listen to this one.
I mean, I'm almost a damn refugee camp for damn broken battered women down there, and I'm telling you.
Hey,
I don't mind it though. I'm keep my foot in their ass and more than any damn thing. I'm a dad. I'm a father figure. You understand what I mean? Put my foot in your ass. I don't give a shit about you. You understand what I mean?
Yes.
This is how we talk. Now, my women at Straitway are some of the most beautiful women and gentle creatures in the world. Brother, if you were talking like that, there would be no need to make this be the first video. If you were talking like that, I was watching. I enjoyed you. I wanted no more than to come to Straitway. I thought maybe my wife could be there. That's what you don't see. That's why I said you out of your league, my dude. You have no idea who you're even talking about. And you look really foolish because you didn't do your research. Okay, so you have no idea what you're talking about. But this is crazy right here. Are you shocked? I'm like, the pastor got scared? Because all of a sudden you usually stand. See, let me teach y'all something. One thing, I wrote some stuff. I put, now you're talking nice to your woman. In your video, you said you don't ever talk nice to the women. Woo! See, this ain't sound bites, brother. This is taking your words and comparing them to your words. I bring receipts, my brother. That's a gift y'all gave me. I don't ever let people rely on my own words. This is what you said, and this is what you're saying now. This is not the truth, my brother, because you said that you don't ever talk nice to them virgins. That's what you said. Never, right? But now now all of a sudden they lovely and dude. This is cowardice, brother. Dow. One thing, guys, I don't respect is a coward. I don't respect the coward. Cowardice is when you don't stand on what you say. If you're going to say something, then stand in it. If you're going to say you don't ever talk nice to them virgins, that's what you said. You don't ever talk nice to them. You don't ever do them. You never minister to them. You never give them a shoulder to cry on. You never, all that stuff. They don't sit up here and talk about, oh, my lovely woman. And I could play video after video with you just going crazy and talking about, okay, if that was the case, if the women on your compound are so holy and nice and right to talk about, then why did you say you would put a stake on your property so that you can burn them at the fire when this falls?
That's where England got burning people from the stake from. Maybe we ought to set us up a pole out here as a reminder. That's the one sin that will get you burnt by fire. Maybe I'll set up a pole and put wood around it and keep gasoline and kerosene and everything else there, have it ready, so when the world without rule of law starts collapsing, we can start burning.
Did you hear what he said?
Maybe I'll set up a pole and put wood around it and keep gasoline and kerosene and everything else there, have it ready, so when the world without rule of law starts collapsing, we can start burning. Because the world wouldn't care.
Because they're on your land and nobody would care. You was talking about those women. You was talking about the women because you said, you talking about your property. Oh, who are you talking to? Ain't nobody can come on your property unless they get screened and everything to be there. So we're not going to play no games here. You got the wrong one, my dude. You got the wrong one. See, Yah brought me, my brother. I've been sitting at his feet for years watching you all. I even got Straightway Help Me. I downloaded all of Straightway Help Me's videos. That's how, remember when there was a time that they was going to take their videos down? I don't know if you remember that. They might if they watch this. Remember that? Years ago. And I said, okay, I got to download all their videos because I need to show these women, this is how you homeschool. This is how you like. So you have no idea what you're dealing with, brother. Don't be a coward, man. Stand in what you say. I don't play that. I don't play that coward stuff. I could respect the man that stands in that era and just stands in it and don't take it, then you ain't got to be my brother and all that, but I'll still have respect that you stood on your square. Don't flip-floppy, dude. I don't do that flip-floppy crap. I don't come from that. I come from truth and raw. You want to be so raw, masculine, patriarchal, all this crap you all talking, then be a man then. Man up. Man up, dude. Yeah, I bet nobody say that to you, did they? They're too scared of you. Y'all soldiers ain't scared of you, brother. His warriors ain't scared of you. I ain't scared of no man. I fear no man. I only fear Yahweh, my father. You understand? That's a righteous, holy fear. You heard? So man up. I don't respect that. No respect for that. What I put? Now I'm calling you out on it. Now you're talking nicely. Stand on, I wrote this when I seen them text myself. Stand on your words, Dowell. I never respect the man who doubles back on his own words. You couldn't be foolish enough to think that Yah wasn't going to send one of his sons to check you. Be very careful because from your response, I think you might be out of your league, brother. That feminine behavior, woo, that was deep. I don't know if that applied to him, but let me just read it. That feminine behavior that you display, which is really coming off as some like past traumatic scar. Brother, that's a deep, because I know this, see, these are responses when I first watched the video. See, I'll go off Ruach. So when I first watch something, the Ruach, I just go and I always write myself. So, because later I won't remember what I was thinking right in that moment. I said, that feminine behavior that you display, let me explain what I'm talking about, is really coming off as some past traumatic scar that you haven't healed from. Brother, you're clearly getting strong off your own supply. You drank your own Kool-Aid. You were clearly getting high off your own supply. You drank your own Kool-Aid, man. You receiving your own stuff, brother. That's why it's not good to have yes men and women around you. You have to stay grounded, my brother. You have to hear who's teaching you, who's pouring into you, who's correcting you, brother. Nobody. Now, what I said, guys, that feminine behavior which you display. Let me break that down. I know that. He called Pastor feminine. That's feminine. Y'all wouldn't know because y'all these beta men, they wouldn't know nothing. They don't understand. Now, women, listen. Daughters of y'all, listen up clearly. Learn. You know, I'm always teaching y'all. Always. I prepare the women truly for you too. I don't just prepare them for these beta males. I don't just prepare them for these men of the world. I don't just prepare them for Babylon and their foolishness. I prepare them for these so-called leaders who are in error, or these half cult figure leaders of people making gods who don't even know much, you see, who really beta. You understand that? Because this is feminine beta. What I'm explaining to you guys, listen, everyone listen to me. This is real stuff right here. When a man runs around and always talking about I'm masculine and calling everybody feminine, everybody's effeminate, he is the man's man, he is the super masculine, blowing smoke out their nose, everything is rah, 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 rah. They are compensating, dude. Don't ever, he who makes the most noise is the weakest, dude. You have to understand that. the most dangerous dudes, understand, I go into a prison setting. Let's say I'm going to Attica. They're shipping me from another prison. I'm going to Attica. I say Attica. Most of y'all heard of Attica, Attica, right? You heard of Clinton Sing Sing, notorious New York State prisons? Okay. So let's say they send me to Attica. So I go into a setting, right? I go into a yard or a dorm or whatever. Not a dorm, but a tier or whatever, right? I go into a setting. I'm looking for spiritually the alphas, and I'll save that on my other lesson. It's another level to it too. I'll save that for another lesson. Watch my videos. You'll learn a lot. But I'm looking for who's spiritually in charge, dangerous. It won't be the dude who's got the smoke coming all out. That's a smoke screen. And it don't mean that he's soft, but he's not the most dangerous. The most powerful, wise, and by that aspect can be dangerous is the one who's more quiet. He's like chilling. But you can see if you got the really wisdom, if you got deep wisdom, you can watch and ascertain how the others respect him and how his movements. And I immediately be like, okay, he's the top. He's the top. That's you. I'll be like, you're like a top soldier. He's literally like a captain. He's a captain. I wouldn't put him under anything else because he's not effeminate. See, I'm a realist. I ain't gonna sit up here and talk about him and say, now he's displaying effeminate behavior. This is real feminine, dude, the way you act. All that's real feminine, okay? But I know he's not. And someone said that too. They said it in the comments. They was like, they think you switch hitting. They think really you on the other side, if you know what I mean, because of your hate for women. But then another woman broke it down, said, there was some deep stuff. She said that there's some scars that you haven't healed from maybe your mother or a past wife that did stuff to you that has you really hating women to this degree that you can't even, you need healing, my brother. It's so evident, but it comes off as I'm doing it, I'm helping you, and I'm doing this when you need help yourself, my brother. Like it's not cool, dude. And then the drinking, so you can't even master that. Stop drinking, brother. Let's do a challenge. I challenge you. Fast from drinking. Go 6 months without drinking liquor. I bet you'll change. I bet you'll battle that spirit. That's a demon over you. You don't even see it, brother. And there's other demons, there's other scars, there's trauma. Your trauma. I'm healing from my post-traumatic stress disorder. I got PTSD from my upbringing, from all the murders and that I've seen and times I had to shoot out for my life. And you watch my channel, brother. I'm telling my whole life story testimony in my book and document everything. You know, my whole life. So I'm healing as I'm revealing all these traumatic things. But I have to heal. How can I help others to grow and heal if I'm scarred? And see? And that's what he's trying to do for you, Brother Dowell. But I don't think you're going to get it. So you got that old dog thing going on. I ain't calling you old. I'm just saying, that's saying you can't teach old. Sometimes they get stuck in their ways. And that's a dangerous place to be in, especially for those following them. So I'm saying that feminine behavior that he displayed, guys, all what I mean by you don't know it, but guys who act super macho, it crosses over to feminine behavior. It's too much. Guys that are real, we're secure in our masculinity. Like we really don't have to do all that. You can see it. If you can't see Alpha here, if you can't see who I am, then you're the fool. That's why I said you're foolish. You're out of your league. That's why I'm saying now, guys, the comments I'm making, you're starting to learn what Unc is saying. You're out of your league. He who has ears to hear, let him hear. Those who don't learn. Some of my beta guys, there's nothing wrong. We all have levels to manhood and all that. Listen and learn. My women, listen and learn. Daughters of Yah, listen and learn. As well as her companions, some of even the Gentiles who are just trying to awaken. Be very careful choosing who you follow after, who leads you to Yah. How does this man lead you to Yah and with liquor and with a beer in this hand and Hennessy in this hand? Really? You think he's leading you to Yah? You got to be kidding me. That ain't fruit, my dude. All this physical stuff, yeah, that's all good. But the spirit ain't right. All right, that's what I meant by the feminine. I thought this was going to be a quick, since his video was 8 minutes, I thought I'd do a quick, it's going to be 2 hours. That's why my video is so long, 5, 6 hours, because Uncle's thorough. I break everything down. So I'm going to be here for a while because I'm only 1 minute in. All right, I got to do it though. So those who, y'all going to get something from this. They watch it. You're going to get something from it. I can't do an 8-minute clip because I'm not foolish like him. I didn't just hear something. I got to break things down. I have to have understanding.
I'm talking about Meek. That's the most beautiful women in the world.
Let's listen to he's massage. Now, this how you're supposed to be all the time. Don't have me have to call you out now for you to try to save face. And now I got the most meek, humble, beautiful. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's hear.
Some of the most beautiful women straightway. And the skinny. All women here are straightway. And our women that are all across the ministry. Some of the most beautiful women in the world. I'm talking about Meek. That's what worldly women are not. And those women that are on that thing, that form, they definitely are not Meek.
How do you know that? They're not worldly women, brother. They're on a ministry that was listening to a ministry thing, and they was just responding to you cursing, profane. You got this woman in front of you while you drinking, telling this virgin that you're not nice to her, you're never nice to her, you don't minister. What do you think they're supposed to say? What are they supposed to, they're supposed to be, I'm guessing, they're supposed to do what you got these women doing? Falling down to every word you say, taking on your characteristics, cursing, saying the S word and all that in ministry? Oh, because they're saying they wouldn't be going for it. They're saying they would have left your compound. Oh, so they're worldly women because of that. Because they stand for something. Oh, I get it. I understand. Let's continue.
That are all across the ministry. Some of the most beautiful women in the world. I'm talking about Meek. That's what worldly women are not. And those women that are on that thing, that form, they definitely are not Meek. Humble, quiet spirit, agreeable, submissive. And today's woman, American woman, they can have all the head coverings they want on in the world, but boy, I tell you what, they are the ones who are the neck that's turning their head. Most men today don't know how to be a man, don't know how to lead a family. And mind you, I know that a lot of people don't like my speech. And of course,
I don't. Of course, they don't, because you're profane, brother. You ain't righteous. That's not a righteous tongue. Oh, that's a righteous tongue? Show me in the scripture. Show me where Jeremiah said, you mother effing itching. Show me. Show me anybody, any righteous man who spoke from a profane tongue, from the abundance of their profane heart. Don't try to justify that. You're foolish, dude. You're under a demonic possession with that tongue, and you can't bridle it. So that's why he named. Look at this coward. This is cowardice. Pastor Dowell versus women's opinion of him. Understand something. There we go. Y'all is not gonna let that slip. Pastor Dowell, Mr. Machi, I'm a man's man, and he's a feminine man. I'm a man. I drink nuts and bolts for dinner. Okay, Mr. Pastor Dowell. My lesson says Pastor Dowell, right? That's the title of my video. I'm talking to you. A man is talking to a man. Your video says Pastor Dowell versus women's opinion of him. First of all, those women had nothing, they ain't even say anything. I was breaking the video down, doing all the talking. All the time they talk was when they was like, oh my God, we need to pray for those women and this is not okay. And but you address the woman. Okay, for all those who think Pastor Dowell's just man's manly man. Yo, manly man. That is some weak. That's why I said it's feminine. These are feminine characteristics, dude. Ain't no So guys, think about it. Anybody who ever been in the streets, you understand if a man challenged you, you don't go, the man came to you and challenged you, you don't go to his wife and be like, I'm gonna say you. You don't go to the woman. What kind of effeminate crap is that? Dude, you're being called out, dude, man to man. Now you will address me because you're being exposed. And I know you ain't gonna like that because now that's gonna really have you drinking some Hennessy and got the bulls, the bull, you know how the bulls blow the smoke out their nose? That's gonna really have you blowing the smoke out your nose because you're like, oh my goodness, this dude is really, I said it the first time. But you think this stuff, you're out of your league. Now you guys are starting to see why I kept saying he's out of his league. It's clearly. So y'all, I don't expect y'all to know this level, right? This is where I'm from, dude. This is how I survived. I know when somebody's out of his league. Literally, if this was in the world, understand something. If this was a confrontation, I wasn't awakened, he wasn't awakened. We were in the world. He probably some straight now dude working and everything, and I was who I was. I'm running all these, I'm doing, whatever. I served my time for it. So don't send that stuff after me because I'm under the Most High Yah. I serve my time for everything, and I struggle every day, and the Most High feed me daily. Okay, I'm covered. So anyway, say back in the world, we wasn't awakened. This was back then. And this situation happened. You know what, guys? This is wisdom. Listen clearly. I tell you, y'all going to learn a lot. Listen clearly. In this situation, with his response, doing what he just did, Pastor Dowell versus women's opinion of him order, I would dead it because he's out his league. I would be like, and my boys would be like, what? Man, let's just, I'd be like, nah, it's over. What are you talking about? Nah, dude. This dude, he don't even see it coming. Like he's way out of his league. He don't even know what he's dealing with. Like, it's like I deal with things up, especially in that realm, because certain things you would end your empire, you would end up, it will bring you more trouble than good. I always had wisdom, even in the world. When I was serving Hasatan, not knowing, before I got awakened, not even knowing Hasatan in the world, because I had to survive. I was orphaned, right? So that's how I thought. I would have deaded this. And my boys, my soldiers and all them would have been like, man, what are you talking about? Listen, nobody say nothing. It's dead. It's over. If you do anything, you got to answer to me. Because I will know this would cause me more harm than good because this man is foolish. He don't know what he's dealing with. You see? He's clearly out of his league. That's what this is. So, and I'm saying with this Pastor Dowell versus women's, now I know he kind of, so that again, he's kind of in a way thinking he can not address me because he's probably thinking if he say my name, then his people is going to bring me to, I don't give a crap about no worldly attention. Again, you don't know, you out of your league. If you did your research, you would realize, oh, Unc don't give a crap about that crap. Unc was a rap star, was a multi-millionaire, gave up everything, lost everything, came home, served the Father. He could have released his ministry back in 2016. I would have much more. I would have more than 200,000 subscribers. I know that all day, every day, just my personality alone. See, I know myself. I know things. But y'all told me, no, sit down, watch everybody for this day. So if you knew who you was up against, you would know, okay, he don't care about no views. Look, he ain't doing it for none of that. He just, and if you watch the video, you would see, I told you why I did it. The Most High, I didn't want to do it. I did not want to do it. You did it to yourself, actually. But y'all allowed it because he wants you, it's really because he wants you to get it right. But you don't see that, my brother. And I don't think you're going to. I think you're going to, that's feminine. That's the point I'm trying to make, guys. He's going to get his feelings over this. He ain't going to hear nothing that I'm saying. He's going to keep coming to try to attack, and he still don't hear, like, why am I attacking? The brother's actually on my side. This is actually my brother who's just trying to give me righteous correction. This is a true man of Yah who's trying to show me that I'm in error. I'm messing around with my salvation here. But he ain't going to see that. Because he's a God. And his people ain't going to see it. And shame on all of you. The ones who know The ones who just awakening, listen very clearly. Snap out of the delusion. So I know that was, see, I know he probably like, Dad, his brother is sharp. I know I was part of it. You thinking if you say, but you're out of your league, brother, because I addressed you. So now you will be addressing me because you challenged me. And the funny thing is, this could have went away, but y'all apparently won it because I had one more video coming. The only reason why I had another video come, it was short, is because I left out a clip, right? And I was just going to show that clip and address it because I had left it out. And then that was going to be it, unless you did something else and y'all told me to expose him. Unless because I don't do anything but unless y'all tell me. So you can get mad at me all you want. It has nothing to do with me. I got a full ministry that I'm busy. I got hundreds of videos I ain't put out. My people are like, you ain't put out this one. You ain't put out the E one. You ain't put out. I'm like, I know, we making them more. I'm like, and it's like, I can't put them out all the time because I watch my videos. I make 10, we got 10-hour ministries in 8 hours. I have to watch it all and make sure everything is righteous. See, I'm very diligent. I am not your normal. That's what I said. You are out of your league, my dude. You have no idea who you're dealing with. You steady looking at my locks. Like all of our ancestors didn't have this. Fool, you don't know the scripture then. Apparently, you don't know the Bible. But you'll learn. I'll teach you the Bible. I'll teach you the Bible. Don't even worry about it. So, this, I know why. Brother, this ain't nothing to do with no women's opinion of you. This was y'all's. It's mine. You're going to put it on me. You don't say y'all did it. That's fool. That's fine. I did it. Uncle Yahshua's opinion of you. Now what? You going to still sidestripe that? What you going to do? Make another video and say, I don't know, the young men of Yah's opinion of me. Like, no. So Pastor Dowell versus Uncle Yahshua. If you want to if this is going to be a verse thing. You understand that? If you can't receive. All right. Praise y'all. Thank you, y'all, for letting that come out. All right, let's go.
Today don't know how to be a man, don't know how to lead a family. And mind you, I know that a lot of people don't like my speech. And of course, I don't like the way they hear, but this is a tough generation.
That was a funny line. I don't like the way they hear. I've never heard that one. I don't like your speech because I don't like you cursing, but you don't like the way that I hear how you cursing? Like, I don't get it. Whatever. Now I'll save that. That's stuff I'm saving just in case you are just in case y'all Superman is man enough to face me. I'm gonna save stuff because there's things I want to ask. I want to see how he's going to answer that.
Dealing with a society where there's a 70% chance of divorce once you get married. And if you go out here,
I wholeheartedly agree,
and you play by their games, their rules, and you go out and get a marriage license, you're going to really be in trouble.
100% agree. That's why I made this video. Bling! Watch it, guys. Don't marry the beast. See, he don't know who he's dealing with. So he's talking from like he's used to people, I guess, some worldly or some young or some effeminate man or some other Christianist pastor. He had no idea. He finally met a real, sold out man of Yah. Not saying he ain't, not saying some of you other men ain't, but I'm saying I'm one who exposed them. There you go. Thank you, Yah, for giving me the correct words. He finally met a true man of Yah who's exposing his foolishness. Because I'm quite sure he's ran across some other true men of Yah. You know, he got a lot of them under him who really seeking Yah's face, but they just under an error in this leader, which if he clean up, they would be straight. Beautiful ministry, man. So blessed. Okay, so I agree, 100%. Let's go.
You're going to get in trouble because you're going to get a hold of one of these Jezebels that's going to go and have
he's correct.
And you go out and get 70% chance of divorce once you get married. And if you go out here and you play by their games, their rules, and you go out and get a marriage license, you're going to really be in trouble.
Absolutely.
You're going to get in trouble because you're going to get a hold of one of these Jezebels that's going to go and have a anchor baby.
And she's going to suck you dry. And the beast gives your children to them because it's matriarchal. See, I tell you, Pastor, you have no idea who I am, brother. You have no idea what I teach, no idea my doctrine, what I stand on. So that's why I said you sound really foolish. You understand that? Because you have no idea who you're against. Now you're learning. So when we do have this discussion or whatever, I call it a discussion. You want to call it debate, challenge, whatever you want to call it, let's do it. But now you're going to come correct because you'll realize like, okay, wow, I got to find out who is this person. You see? So let's go. I agree. You're going to be screwed, guys, because the beast gives her everything. And when she gets tired or when she wants to change her mind and don't have a child, oh, you got married too? That's what they call it, alimony. Oh, I got a story. Wait till I share the story about child support court, what they did to that doctor in there. Oh, you guys are going to blow your mind, dude. Saddest thing in the world. Anyway, and this was a white man they did it to. I was there like, my goodness, they'll just hang me by the neck and slay me. Because yes, I got these Jezebel, of course, because you get these Jezebel, and I got rid of them, but I have to pay, and I don't even get to see my baby because the beast got them. But I pay that money, you guarantee they don't give a crap because it ain't designed for them to have their father. And that Jezebel woman don't care. Her father's Uncle Yahshua. Are you kidding me? A man of Yah who can pour and lead them and build them, but they don't care. Because guess what, Dowell? I don't hearken to no Jezebel. I'm a Jezebel slayer. Do you even know what? You don't know who I am, dude. That's why I sent you out your league, my dude. You have no idea who I am. You have no idea. Like, that's my duty is to say, Jezebel thinks she's my wife, first of all. She just over my life from birth, thinking she owned me. I'll slay her every chance I get. You don't even, okay, let's continue. Because now he's talking truth. He was doing that in the video.
Gonna go and have a anchor baby, and they're gonna turn around and go straight to the court system, and then they're gonna saddle you up for the next 18 years in child support. So you got to know how to navigate.
And then let me help you, Dowell. It even lasts longer than that. Because if you ever get behind, it compounds. Don't ever lose a job. They'll have you tied up for 24 years, 25 years, and it keeps adding. So the 18 is if you never, ever miss a payment, you never have a hardship, you never don't have it be a lot of money they taking. Oh, you're screwed. Life is really rough, dude, in hell. It's a living hell. It is what it is. But, you know, you do it, you survive, you do what you got to do. It's part of the beast. So I agree. Not more than 100%, 1,000%.
In child support. So you got to know how to navigate this. So
let me go back a little.
Baby, and they're going to turn around trouble because you're going to get a hold of one of these Jezebels that's going to go and have a anchor baby, and they're going to turn around and go straight to the court system, and then they're going to saddle you up for the next 18 years in child support. So you got to know how to navigate this. So when I'm speaking on a broadcast and I'm talking about certain type of women, and I am coming in a very negative, derogatory way. I'm not talking about our beautiful women in the straightway. I'm talking about
now they are beautiful. I wish you talked about them like that all the time, brother. That's funny. It's okay. I'll let you pass with it. But I agree, brother. That's why what you didn't know was that I thought like, man, if one day I could ever get the straightway, a woman there would be a woman I could marry because she's already being trained to submit to Yah. You see, she's already being set apart in Kadesh. And I'm a righteous man. I don't have it no other way. You understand? See, either Torah or none. You got to go. And I get the most beautiful woman in the world. You know, Yah has blessed me with the ability to get the most, that beauty of woman and make men go crazy. That type of crap. I don't care about that beauty. I never played because I always got it. There's so much you don't know about me, my dude. That's what I'm saying. You don't know who I am. Okay. So I thought like, man, that's them righteous woman, boy, if I could, but I knew I probably would never make it there because, you know, there was a thing over you and you don't see it. And it ain't just that you are rough, rounded, and I'm like that. You understand that? You know, it ain't that. It's that you don't have control over it and you're drinking and stuff. You don't have the power to bridle your tongue. You don't have the power to bridle the diet. I bet you can't abstain from flesh and blood. That flesh and blood is doing something to you too, my brother. But you don't know that. Oh, you're definitely. But I made a lesson in saying that if anybody is eating clean according to the dietary law, it's passed down straightway. But I didn't release the lesson. I just did it like 2 weeks ago or something. My ministry will tell you, dope, awesome. Only thing I was saying was they curse, guys, so don't receive the curse. And I'm not telling you to go join the ministry because there's something wrong with this curse. He can't bridle the tongue, so there's something there. I can't send people to an unrighteous venue, unrighteous. I'm responsible for whoever y'all brings. You are too. That's why you are to learn through this, brother. But you don't see, you're too busy. You're gonna be offended. The ego thing. That's what one of the sisters said. See, you ain't even watch it. One of the sisters did say who might be on point. Young sister too. That's a whole nother spirit, that ego. And she's totally right. You got to get all that. You have to die to all of it, brother. You keep thinking the woman. Only thing you keep talking about is the woman, but you ain't never taken the beam out your own eye, brother. That's where your problem is. You the woman needed a woman, these unrighteous women. They don't do that. They need to clean this. They do that. And you are just as filthy as you want to be, my brother. It's coming out of you, man. In your ways, your actions, and your deeds, brother. And you have a brother that's righteously trying to show you. Because y'all said, let's go. He's apparently been trying to get your attention. See, I know how y'all works. If you know y'all, then you would know what I'm talking about. Anybody who really know the Father, y'all, you know that's how he works. He don't just do something and just come out of nowhere. He probably been trying to get your attention for a long time, bringing all type of other people to try to get your attention, brother. And you won't get it. So you put that video out and he like, I'm about to send my son now. I'm about to send my soldier, my ride or die, my boy. I'm his boy, brother. I got my father back, my dude. When you learn my testimony, you understand. And now I'm looking. Look at this, guys. Brother, your eyes ain't even clear, man. Look at that. Your eyes ain't clear, my brother. That's all that liquor, man. That's those spirits, bro. That will clear up when you detoxify your body. See, all that lifting weights, it's all good. I mean, I was like that. I was 2-something, squatting 7 pounds, 700. That's why I needed my surgery. Benching my maximum bench was 425. You know, that's 4 plates, nickel on each side, something like that. You know what I mean? I don't know how much. 4 plates and a nickel on each side. That's the highest I got. I was 2-something, you know. Looking now, look back, I look greasy. Neck got lines on it. I'm looking all like, oh, man. But, you know, that ain't impressive. That's unhealthy, actually. And then this is 20 years ago. Then y'all stopped. I went vegan. Lost all the weight, body weight, everything. This is a remade temple, my brother. You purify that temple, all that'll clear up, man. And then you can clear the mind and the spirit. Holy vessel, temple to be used, my brother. You're clouded. I just hope you can receive this. All right, let's continue. This is the right way to do this. Praise y'all. Thank you, y'all, for having me. This come down in a calm nature.
Get this. So when I'm speaking on a broadcast and I'm talking about certain type of women, and I am coming in a very negative, derogatory way, I'm not talking about our beautiful women in the straight way. I'm talking about the spirit, the foul nastiness of spirit on women today to try to rule and dominate. You know,
I address and talk about the same women, Pastor Dowell, but I do not say itch bays, and I don't have to profane my own mouth and tongue to give them righteous to correction, to give them order. How is defilement going to clean defilement? Don't the scriptures say Hasatan can't something Hasatan? What is that? What is that saying? Hasatan can't, what's the name? Hasatan? Y'all know what I'm talking about. All right? That's what that is, my brother. You can't clean something with your house. What does it say? New dirty wine skins? You can't clean it with a dirty wine. Like, you got to clean out your own first. So you can't clean their vessel with your dirty vessel. Using a dirty tongue to want to have a clean mouth. You want them to have a clean mouth while you using a dirty tongue. But can you see this? Is this wisdom, brother? And all of these little sheep following him? No disrespect, I'm talking about those who follow them blindly. Is this truth or not? Come on, guys. If you don't wake up, you're going to lose your salvation as well. We're not called to follow nobody blindly, not even me. I teach my ministry every time. Don't you ever follow me blindly. Side-eye me forever. Don't ever take your side-eye off me. Because if you ever see me in error, I need you to correct it. Say something. Don't leave me out there. This is righteous teaching, guys. Righteous teaching.
It's on women today.
And I'm in the moment. I don't think it's going to go that way, but it will make my heart nothing more joyous than for at the end of this all, me and the brother to see each other as brothers and respect one another as brothers under Yah, as Yah's soldiers, his top level shepherds, and come together. And I can visit them one day in respect, and they receive me. And because I already would promote you, brother, you all over. You in every video, my brother, every video that I got on my channel, you in it. You are in there and you say, I'm a lion from the house of Judah in my Shema music video, brother. And you say it again. No, it's some other part you say too. You got that right. I think that's that part. So how do I have any vitriol for you? How am I ever coming for you or disrespecting you? This was Yah doing, brother. He wants you to see, man. And I want you to get it right. They need us, man. They don't need us fighting when they need us back to back, brother. Back to back. Now, I don't cop no please. I don't play all that. That's weak stuff. I seen another brother do that. I have mad respect for him. He's a big brawly brother too. I'll probably put it out in the other ministry. I ain't gonna talk about him in this one. And he got into something with you. It was years ago, 2 years ago. And I was like, and he tucked his tail right between his eyes. Oh, Pastor Dowell. Oh, I don't mean anything, brother. I'm like, are you big punk? I'm like, yeah, big punk. I'm like, oh, come on, dude. Stand on your square. Be a man. You don't cower to no man. I teach. Don't no man cower to a man. We're men among men. Stop it. Are you weak men following? You the greatest. You're the legend. You know other. Stop it. What's wrong with y'all? These women and children need men to stand. Not these cowards. Dog, you know what I'm talking about. So if you come from a delusion, you can build them men to be men. They are not men. You're not building men. You're building followers. Hey, everything you say, yes, 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 yes. Nobody's saying no. That's how you know you got something wrong. Too scared. It's fear. Can't rule by fear, brother. Can't rule by fear.
Derogatory way, I'm not talking about our beautiful women.
All right, let's go back.
And go straight to the court system, and then they're going to saddle you up for the next 18 years in child support. So you got to know how to navigate this. So when I'm speaking on a broadcast and I'm talking about certain type of women, and I am coming in a very negative, derogatory way, I'm not talking about our beautiful women in the straight way. I'm talking about the spirit, the foul nastiness of spirit on women today to try to rule and dominate. You know, when you look at the book, the Bible is 100% patriarchal. I don't know if people know.
Absolutely 100%, 1,000%. See? I bet you didn't know that, brother. Why you think it's I'm some effeminate dude or whatever crap you didn't do your research on.
Dominate. You know, when you look at the book, the Bible is 100% patriarchal. I don't know if people know what that means or not, but it is 100% patriarchal, and a man is an authoritarian figure, and he's supposed to be that way. And it takes a man to know how to raise not only his children, but it takes a man to be the head of the household, Because if you look at the prison system today,
Let me teach you something, brother. Because there's a part in your other video where you had the brothers read the scripture that said you only supposed to talk to women with a strong, what was a strong tongue or the strong, you know what I'm talking about. And that's out of context, brother, because you're right. It takes a wise man. But those women don't only need for you to talk to them with a strong tongue. They also need a soft tongue. They need love. They need compassion. They need understanding. They need to be rebuilt up. That's true rebuilding. You really think you're breaking them down, but you're building back broken vessels, my brother. You're not building back full, solid vessels. They're damaged. Like literally, after watching that, I was like, crap, if I got one of them women, I would have to literally rebuild her again. Because she would be, yes, submissive, but she would also be damaged. She'd probably be jumping at certain things, especially me, because I got that energy. You see? So if she would be timid. And I'll be like, what in the world? Like, like a puppy. Like, what has been done to you? You see? Like you get a puppy that's been abused in a certain level, you get them, and it's like they jerking and jumping. It would be hard. I'll be like, man, I would have to remold her to let her know, yeah, I'm a man of order and power and all that, but I ain't abusive. You ain't got to, jump and flinch. And y'all has order with this. It's true structure. It's not wicked, man. I know you ain't going to receive that, but it's okay. Maybe others will.
Not only his children, but it takes a man to be the head of the household. Mm-hmm. Because if you look at the prison system today, the prison system today is mostly 80% of the men that are in prison today was raised in single family homes.
100%. But let me correct your stats. That's because 80% of the Black race, period, is single family homes. You see how you can easily misconstrue stats? That's what the beast system does. So you're correct, but that's period, brother. 80% of the people on the street are from single family homes, if not more, in the so-called Black people, Hebrews. You see? So of course it's going to be 80% of us. Right, you're right. I'm one of them. I don't know if you are. You might have had a mother and a father. It would be very interesting to learn your upbringing because then we can find out where this trauma comes from. See, I know where mine's come from. So I had no mother or father. Oh, I bet you wasn't expecting that one, did you? I had neither, brother. I was raised by the streets, brother. So all this you talk about emasculated, I don't know what that is. I was in the streets with killers and murderers at 12 years old, grown men, heroin junkies and all that stuff from New York City. That's where I'm from, my brother. I'm from the belly of the beast back when it was a murder capital of the world. You understand? Different breed, my brother. Cut from a different cloth. So now you know, you're learning. So now at least I'm giving you something. I shouldn't even give you that, but I'm giving you something. So now with this debate or whatever we gonna have, at least you could come to the table a little bit prepared, not with foolishness, because I don't really want to waste my time. I don't really want to come amongst you for us to try to bring understanding, because that's how I look at it. And you over in La La Land somewhere thinking I'm like, dude, you didn't do your research? Because I'm a no nonsense dude. I really have short patience, just so you know. Patience is a virtue that I've been working on my whole life. And that's why Yah sits me down, and that's why he took me through so much to build this patience. Now I have the patience of the saints. I really do. You know what I mean? I got the patience. I'm working on really being the saint. You see, that's a work in progress, but I'm doing good. But I have the patience. I have to have it with ministry. If you don't, well, that's the new. I just watched my newest video. My newest video, I'm going in on what you see on. Boy, I got anal worship videos. I got daughters cover your head. I got this is the reason why your head is cursed. You don't even know who you talking to, dude. You have no idea. Again, out of your league. And it's out of your league because you ain't even smart enough to even prepare. Like you have no idea. But that's because you're up on this perch. But you coming down. You come on down. Come on down. I'll pull you down. Everybody else is too scared. I'll pull you down. You need me to pull you down because you need to come down. Yahushua is down, my brother. He wasn't on a perch, brother. He went amongst the people. See, he was addressable. You see, he was rough and stern. It wasn't no joke. And ain't that Jesus Christ you be following? I don't know what all that's about. You need to come out of her. Come out of her, my people. You ain't fully out of her. That's another part of the delusion. All this Christianist, Hebrew crap. You one of them. Got Sister Ashley talking about Jesus Christ and Jesus. I'm like, what? Y'all been awakened for 15 years, still talking about Caesarea Borgia? What is wrong with y'all? Are you kidding me? You said in a lesson, Jesus brought him here. I'm like, who? That's the problem. You're still in her. You do know that's her, right? You know that's part of her. Come out of her, my people. If you don't, you'll learn a lot. You need to watch my Shiaks Assembly. You need to watch my channel. You'll learn a lot. You will. Why? Oh, you too humble? I watch your little clip videos. I watched you before, years ago. I remember you did a good one on when you showed, this is years ago, probably 2017, when you showed Ruddy. Remember that one? When you was in your assembly and you put the Ruddy horse on that? That was good stuff, man. I was like, good, I could use that. I use that to teach, you know? So I used to watch you. I don't watch you no more because you profane. I'm righteous, my brother. I can't watch unholy stuff. But I do watch some of the, like, your car clips when you're talking about stuff in the world. I can watch that because you don't be cursing. And you're just talking about, you know, sad part is when you start ministering, you start cursing. When you start speaking the word of yes, see? That's what I'm saying, brother. It's a sickness there, man. Y'all don't want to see all y'all following a little sheep following with your nose up his butt. Keep following it. You're going to go right into the lake of fire if he don't come out of it, because that's where he's going. But he don't. I hope not. That's what this is for. All right, let's go. And good. I'm not doing too bad. I should be finished about a half an hour.
Prison system today is mostly 80% of the men that are in prison today was raised in single family homes. And all that's a grand design by the government. Mm-hmm. So when you see me talking certain ways about the spirit of women in this day, time, and hour, I'm not talking about our women who are beautiful, humble, submissive, agreeable, meek, a quiet spirit. I mean, and do their role.
Oh, that sounds all beautiful. I ain't never heard you sound so nice and soft, Pastor. You sound just as nice and soft, Pastor. I just love beautiful and meek and humble. When have I, man, I know Mashiach's Assembly. This a whole different Pastor Dowell, right? If you stay there, you'll be all right. That's the problem. If anything came from this, if you changed, then that's what he wanted anyway. If you actually received, but you ain't received, maybe we ain't more. But I don't know, he could be bringing us together. I don't know. We'll see how this play out. Whatever, but one thing I do want you to know, brother, whatever he tell me to do, I'm going to do. And if he tell me to take your head, I'm taking your head, just so you know. I don't play. And that's all y'all ministers. Don't get comfy. All y'all with these big ministries, get something wrong and watch. I got work to do. I really got work to do. And it's no joke. This just beginning. You understand that? Y'all see, it's a lot coming. So praise y'all. I'm the one, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do his will, whatever he tell me to do. And it's all in righteousness because y'all got to clean this up. You got to clean it up before we come home.
About the spirit of women in this day, time, and hour. I'm not talking about our women who are beautiful, humble, submissive, agreeable, meek, a quiet spirit. I mean, and do their roles as wives and daughters of Zion extremely well. As a matter of fact, let me say this. I would love to take that particular panel that he has up there and put them up against our wives. You know,
I have to, I went to the end. I have to stop you right there, brother. I don't play that. See, that's this worldly game. Like, you know how you do the debate thing? You used to debate all of the, I don't even play that, but I'm willing to discuss this with you because this is necessary. But I don't even do that. I teach against that. Or I don't play games. All that you're going to take, it's not a panel. This is my ministry. You're going to take the women of my, because he don't know. He just seen a Zoom. He ain't watch it. That's my point, guys. He didn't do his due diligence. Foolishness. See, you went into something without even preparing. Okay. So now that you know, Dow, that's my ministry. I protect minds. The women in my ministry, I don't play no games. Mashiach Assembly Ministries, those doors, yeah, they know. Unc don't play. Unc go first. They stand in the back. The men go. Where in the scripture do you see that Yah said when a man challenges a man, that the other man gonna put the women against the women? You don't take the women from the children in our camps, and then the woman gonna fight the woman. What? Show me that in the scripture, please. Please give me chapter, verse, and precept, because you could take stuff out of context. If it is one little story that something happened, everything is in context. Brother, that is worldly. Unc, I don't play no, I'm a real righteous man, dude. I follow everything according to Torah. I don't follow things to that's foolishness what you're saying. I'm going to take the daughters of Yah, the daughters of Yah in my ministry, put them up against Straitway Ministry. What is this? Really, dude? What are they going to do? I'm more righteous than you. I'm more holy than you. First of all, they're going to lose straightway. You know why they would lose? Because they curse, Dowell, because they're following you. So that means their heart is profane. Even though I know, because I said those are the most set apart women I've ever seen. So you don't know who I am, bro. This is what I teach. I told my assembly to watch your assembly. But you don't know this because you're out of your league. You don't even know. You don't know how foolish you sound. Ask them. They know. And then I had to see you didn't watch the video. Because in the video that you're talking about that you didn't watch, I said to everyone who I said for them to watch Straitway Help Meets, I take it back. You don't watch them because they're following a leader who's in error. They're cursing and they're calling on Caesarea Borgia, whatever, Jesus Christ. You see? So the women in my ministry, brother, I'm sorry, but their hearts are not profane, so they're not cursing, and they're not calling on Caesarea Borgia, brother. So you are out of your league in that aspect too. But you think I'm gonna put my woman up, even though it will be a slaughter fest because they're profane, brother. I don't give a crap that y'all got land and garden and berries. First of all, you're eating flesh and blood, and a lot of the daughters in my ministry are coming out of her. They're trying to get back to the garden. I know you don't even know what that means. I know that's way. I go, I know you don't know what that means. Y'all's original covenant. Oh yeah, is the only one teaching that. Oh yeah, because y'all is doing it. He got a set apart children who's coming back to his original covenant, cleaned vessels. See, you don't know what that means. So you trying to put your flesh and blood, defiled from the tongue, cursing, still calling on Jesus Christ, beautiful set apart daughters of Yah who's truly seeking after his own heart, but are in a place of error because of you, against women who ain't in no error because their leader is righteous and he's trying to remove all of the toxins from them. You don't even know. There's curses over them you don't even know exist. None of y'all do. Oh, y'all guys got so much to learn. It's time for you guys to sit down, honestly. He wants you guys to sit down and learn because he's doing a new thing, meaning we at the end, this revelation. Yah wants us to come back. There's things he's doing. All right. I'm saying he's doing something. Whatever. It's going to go over your head. It's okay. It's okay. It's he who has ears, let him hear. Okay. Keep following. But he really wants you to learn. I learn from everyone. Even new women in my ministry. Oh, I bet you that's effeminate, ain't it? Oh, I told you he was effeminate. He's a matriarchal, right? right? Like, really, dude? I learn from everyone. A baby, you can learn from anyone. The minute you start learning is just the minute you become a fool again. This is a wisdom that I came up with. A teacher that stops being a student is no longer a teacher at that point. He becomes a fool. That's my saying. Okay? So I learned. All right. So that's a huge negative. I would never in no shape, form, or fashion put my woman in a ring. My women, they're not my woman. The woman of Yah, that's a part of my ministry. Thank you, Yah, for giving me the correct words. I would never put them in some, now if it was a war happening and we there and they ready to pick up their arms and let's go. Because that's scriptural. Doors of Yah, they fought right beside us in certain circumstances. But this is between me and you, brother. I came to you. They ain't say nothing about those women in the ministry. I honestly taught them to watch the women in the ministry. I was trying to get them into that level of Kadeshness, you see? Until I really realized, because I've been watching a while, till I heard them curse. I didn't know, I knew the men was following after you, but when I heard Sister Ashley and them curse, bro, that broke my heart, man. Honestly, Pastor Dowell, that's not cool, bro. It was bad. I'm sitting, because I like Straitway Help Me. So I like listening, a good ministry. So I'm listening, and she said that curse word. What? And then they did, somebody else said it. I'm like, why is they following this foolish man? This is not okay, dude. And that was a while ago. So I stopped watching them. I wouldn't watch them all the time, but sometime it'll come across and I'll check it out. Because I'm like, I gotta have the daughters watch this. I'm glad that's why I had to take it away. Don't watch it no more, bro. Because they're going to pick it up. It's okay to curse? No, it's profane. And the oxymoron is Sister Ashley was teaching profane the holy. Watch my video for profane the holy. And then she said, Pastor Dowell was going to, listen, this is what she said. You hear that? That's your fruit. Remember this fruit thing you're talking about? There's more fruit than just this land, brother. That's physical, brother. I'm a spiritual being. The spirit is more important than the physical. I don't have to ever I do want to get my homestead and all that, and I learned how to do it from you and the garden. That's why I show your ministry on my ministry. But I'm good if I don't get that physical fruit. It's spiritual. You can have all the physical fruit you want. Your spirit that fruit is rotten, bro. That tree is defiant. Them fruits have got worms and stuff all eating it up. It's real stuff. All right, so let me see. Where was that at? So that's a huge no.
Of his house. Where's that man at?
Let me see.
That is vile of heaven. What does the Bible tell you? You hate men of authority and you love that weakness?
I think
it's a soft generation.
let me see.
And he's supposed to be able to, the number one defense of his house. Where's that man at? Nah, yet. Where's the man ready for war? Where's the man taking care of myself and the submissive and agreeable to a husband that supports him? Everything about her and her old way has got to die out in order to be a daughter of Sarah. Now, you show me how many women today that fits that bill of being a daughter of Sarah. Show me the woman that is submissive and agreeable to a husband that supports him. Show me the woman that cooks the meal. There's a chase keeper at home. Just like the book says, the ones that won't back talk to their husbands, the ones that will submit to them, the ones that will cook his food, draw his bath.
Well, I have those in my ministry, brother. I have those who are already there and those who are working on it and those who are not even married who are being poured into to prepare them for their husband. So
water,
again, you have no idea what you're talking about. The theme of this video, guys, is he has no idea what he's talking about. And that's a foolish man. There you go, right there. That sums it up.
And tell you thank you for being so kind to me and taking care of myself and the children in the household.
I hope I didn't pass it.
Thank you for providing for us and giving me the tools necessary so that I can actually do my role. Where is the woman like that today? Where's that woman at today? And then on the flip side, where's the man that is going to be a leader, a responsible leader? A matter of fact, a man that if he had to be ready for war, where's he at?
Okay,
Where's our wives in a civil discussion? And then, of course, I like to have that long hair.
There we go.
Wives.
Because I knew I
and
could get
up there
He's saying a whole
and put them up against extremely well. As a matter of fact, let me say this. I mean, and do their roles as wives and daughters of Zion extremely well. As a matter of fact, let me say this. I would love to take that particular panel that he has up there and put them up against our wives in a civil discussion. And then, of course, I would like to have that long hair guy who's got repelling ropes for hair. I would like.
Oh, that was so feminine. That was so feminine, my dude. He's literally doing it like, he got long hair. I know you got long hair, but what am I? Long hair. Like you got nothing else? That's it, my hair's long? So what? Mashiach hair wasn't long, brother? You don't, I guess you don't know, huh? I guess Mashiach had a short buzz cut, right? Right, I guess, I guess the other prophet's hair wasn't long, right? You don't even know the scripture, apparently, right? So like, yeah, I'm sorry you don't know the word, but it's like he literally like a little kid and that long hair. He said my hair is repellent, something repellent. What? Brother, this is what Yah gave me. Understand something, guys. This is what I want y'all to understand. When your hair grows, and there's no chemicals, there's nothing. I just wash it and I use 100% peppermint. I don't even use sodium lauryl sulfate and all that, because I'm a man, take care of my temple, right? And I wash it and then that's it. I don't put nothing on it, right? Wash in water and it just grows and I don't comb it. So it's in its natural state as Yah created us, right? So this is literally Yah's creation, but you have a problem with that, right? But you got this big buzz cut going on. You got this big, like, I ain't disrespecting this buzz cut, you see? But I understand the problem with this hair. See, let me break this down for y'all. The real problem with this hair is you are one of those brothers that I can guarantee you probably had a mother and a father. If not, you definitely had your mama. And you went to school, you went off to the military, you wasn't given the hand that I was dealt, you see, to be born with no mother and father in the projects. There is no nothing, there's survival. So you don't even, I've seen these people like you all day. You understand that? You don't like us. This hair that you have such a problem with is where they get dread of the dreadlocks part come from. It was dreaded. And they had no disrespect, people that were like you were like coon-ish. I'm not calling you a coon, but this is where that comes from. What I mean, guys, back in the 70s, guys, this is what you gotta understand. Our people were coming back to the black stuff, right? With the afros, people that followed the beast, that said you have to clean cut, you see? Clean cut, that's what they call it. It's the beast. A suit and tie, clean cut, clean shaven, not no afro, it's too black. Our identity, this natural locks of his head, 7, like our people had, like, see, they didn't like this. This was offensive to them because it wasn't the beast. It wasn't in the image of the beast. Brother, I am not in the image of the beast. I'm a natural man of Yah. So I know where your disdain come from for these locks. I understand it. I've seen it my whole life. They turn their nose up. He need to clean himself up. That's why I work for myself, brother. Because they don't like this. That's why they don't want the kids to have locks going to school. But they let you go to school and teach you that you can be a doggone caterpillar. You can identify as a caterpillar, but you can't wear Yah's natural creation on your head. You see, this is the beast system, guys. This is, sorry, Dowell, you keep doing it to yourself, brother. That's what I'm telling you, out of your league, brother. You don't know who I am, man. I am not the one, my dude. I'm more of a brother to you than anything else. I can help you learn things, and I'm sure there's things that you can help me learn, because you have. In the past, I just haven't been able to watch you for so long because you got a defiled temple, man. You talk like you profane, bro. Your heart is profane. So I'm sorry you can't see it. I didn't know you was drinking and being drunk. I seen it another holy day y'all had, but I couldn't say nothing about that because it was a celebration. But I see you was past, you were drunk. And we're not to drink to drunkenness. See? But I ain't, I'm not too hard on everybody because we don't all get it right all the time. You see? So I didn't say anything. I didn't know you was in this. I didn't know it degraded down to this. Were you teaching a word drunk? Because you were clearly drunk, my brother. That's why you did the drunk stare in the camera for all that time. It's bad, my bro. So I know where your contempt for my natural hair that the Most High created. I understand. I guess if I had a buzz cut, I'll be straight, right? I look more like Babylon, right? I guess if I called on Jesus Christ too, right? All right. So guys, that's where that comes from. So thank you, y'all, for allowing me to break that down for your children. And we didn't get there yet.
Hair, a guy who's got repelling ropes for hair. I would like to have him on the other side.
Let me go back.
And then, of course, take that particular panel that he has up there and put them up against our wives in a civil discussion. And then, of course, I would like to have that long hair guy who's got repelling ropes for hair. I would like to have him on the other side, and then I will be on the other side, and let's really truly get down to it. Because when you get finished with it all, war is hell. But you think about this: the Bible,
war is hell. I got to stop that, brother. This ain't no war. If you want to make it a war, it ain't gonna be a war to me. It'll be a war to you. I have to say this in a way. I don't mean to offend you. You can't war with me, brother, because you're not. I'm just a different dude. I don't war with people who are not on the same level with me. Like they're not. That's not a war. Remember I said about what you wrote, Pastor Dowell. I wouldn't even in the world. You wouldn't even know. I would have ended it. You wouldn't even know. You would have been in danger. You wouldn't know something could have happened to you, because it's not. I'm very wise. Like, so I ain't trying to go. It won't be no war. Even if we had a discussion of saying, oh, you might think it's a war because you're trying to defend this behavior. There's not a war with me. How am I warring? I'm just trying to bring you righteousness and truth. Receive it or don't. Now, if you want to try to you can be in a war and try to make me, you're going to lose, my brother. Oh, there we go. Let's do this. Pastor Dowell, I used to be very proud of you. See, that's what you see. Again, you don't know me. And Pastor Dowell got the belt, guys. He got the debate belt. Out of everybody, I've never seen Dowell lose. And the way he debate, good job, too. He never lose, every time. Another thing, remember that foolish Man of the Year crap that Ron Dalton did? See, y'all been in error for so long. We ain't supposed to do all that. All that Man of the Year, y'all doing a big award show. Now we in the world. Now you the Hebrew Man of the Year. I've been watching I've been at y'all's feet watching all y'all foolishness. Y'all been watching you guys and your foolishness. So remember that, right? Remember you got Hebrew Man of the Year? I saw the foolishness, right? And now listen to this, guys. To all his followers, all right? If that was a righteous thing, if we were able, that's foolish, that's worldly crap, right? All that. If that was something that was okay, with Yah really according to Torah, at that moment, he would have been the right recipient for Hebrew Man of the Year. It would have been nobody else that I seen that should have got it for him. Not in, I think he was still doing a little the curse and stuff. It wasn't as bad as now. It wasn't as degraded as now. This is what happened when you don't remove the spirit. It gets worse. See, this is the fruit from it. Okay, this is the fruit rotting over time. So yes, he would have, but we ain't supposed to do that crap. Now, I'm saying all that because they did the Hebrew Man of the Year, right? And that Ron Dalton cat is a whole nother issue. So I don't know if you're gonna watch this, Ron Dalton. Do not get in your comfortable seat. Cause I ain't coming for you, but there's things that's coming. And I want to see how y'all gonna handle y'all wants to see how y'all gonna deal with it. So everybody don't get too comfortable. Just don't get too comfortable. Y'all ain't done, because there's a lot of foolishness going on. And he's gonna correct it all. Because his children are being led astray. And people are waking up by the thousands. Okay? And this is dangerous. So I'm saying that part because I watched the Hebrew Man of the Year thing, right? That whole big crap that Ron Dalton had going. I think it was a week-long event, right? And he had all the big Hebrew men pastoring. And I watched everybody. The most powerful, the best one was yours. Dowell hit that thing out the park, boy. See, the thing about guys, I'm a real man of truth. So I don't care if you're in error and I'm trying to help you and correct you. I still stand in truth. If you were, if you play baseball and you hit good home runs, because we are in a disagreement, I ain't gonna say you don't hit home runs. I'm not like that. That's petty. That's feminine. See, that's a feminine crap. I'm a real man of truth, of Torah. So Dowell was the only one. Honestly, everybody else was okay. Dowell hit that thing. Man, I was like, that boy, he killed it. Killed it. Like, mic drop. Like, everybody else might as well sat down. That's facts. Good job. I was like, I like Dowell. Dowell be bringing that. He be bringing that word, boy. It's truth. Like, so, I bet you didn't know that, do you, Dowell? See? Because you ain't prepared yourself, brother. You ready to go to the slaughter. You have no idea. You ain't prepared yourself. You had no idea who you was up against. That's what I meant. You see? What I meant? Okay, so anyway. Yeah. Anyway, just clarifying stuff. I don't know if I'm going to put this in there.
Ends everything by saying, by their fruits you shall know them. You may not like him on the other side, and then I will be on the other side and listen for discussion.
Let's go back.
Matter of fact, let me say this. I would love to take that particular panel that he has up there and put them up against our wives in a civil discussion. And then, of course, I would like to have that long hair guy who's got repelling ropes for hair. I would like to have him on the other side, and then I will be on the other side, and let's really truly get down to it.
Well, me and you are going to be on the other side. The women are not. My woman ain't going against you. That's worldly, childish crap. I called you out. I don't know why you bringing these women. I don't know why you want these women to fight your battle, Mr. Super masculine, Superman, tough masculine, patriarchal Superman, rah, rah, rah. Smoke coming out the nose of the bull. Like, I don't know why you doing that. I called you out. Man to man. Let's go. Me and you. Other side of the table or proverbial, however. We can do it on the screen. Let's go. I accept. Let's go. All right.
Because when you get finished with it all, war is hell. But you think about this. The Bible ends everything by saying, by their fruits, you shall know them. You may not like the way that I go about doing something to achieve an end goal, but the one thing you can't argue with is fruits. And
I am calling out your fruit because you're talking physical fruit. Dowell, what you don't understand, your spiritual fruit is not as good as you think it is, brother. when you got Ashley and all of them cursing. You see, profane hearts. You see, they still eating flesh and blood. You see, they still calling on Jesus Christ. Brother, your fruit ain't as good as you think it is. You way puffed up, brother. You way puffed up. Now, are they living in trailers and living off the grid and learning how to farm? Yeah, that's physical fruit. What about spiritual fruit, brother? I know you didn't know that, did you? That's a huge wake-up call.
One thing this society right here is 100% undisciplined. A woman don't know how to be a woman of the book today until somebody explains to her what the book
I agree, 100%. Let's go.
says, and then show her the way her role is supposed to be. Because you can't get a righteous, set-apart, holy woman in this generation by women out there who continue on in this church system and continue on getting bad advice from other women.
That's why we don't do the church, brother. But you calling on Jesus Christ, that sound like church to me, brother. I don't think you understand it. And I don't know about the cursing. They usually don't curse in church. I don't know where you get that demon from. That's a whole nother thing, but let's go.
Women who have destroyed and broken homes. So again, there's just like all of us. We have to be transformed by the renewing of our mind. You know what that means? That means everything old in us has to go away. It has to die out.
Okay, good statement. Did you die to that cursing? I guarantee you've been cursing your whole life. You died. Did you die to that foul mouth? Why didn't that die? You just said everything. You see, guys, how you only thing this is why I break it down. That's why this is not a sound bite, Pastor Dowell, because I'm not taking your stuff out of context. I'm just stopping. I'm not letting you continue to just spit rhetoric and verbiage. That's what the sheep do. They just let you talk and they hear the sound bite, the points that you make. Ooh, that was good. Oh, you told truth, but they don't hear when you ain't pointing the mirror to yourself. You ain't died all those things. All this crap that you got and you doing is the same stuff you had the whole time. That's the problem, dude. You ain't been remade. You've been allowed to stay the same. And you just had everybody come under you and they got a level of fear so nobody can make you to change. You're defiled, dude. Trust me, you've been cursing like that your whole life and you're still doing it. I was too. Guess what? I stopped it. I stopped it the first time when I was in prison, you see? And then, jail. And then when I went to the doggone, it was bad. I'll say that for the testimony. It came back. I was like, I stopped it for almost a whole year. And boy, I went amongst it. It took me to now to bridle it again. 10 years later, but I got it again. Conquered, see, removed. See, I don't just talk it, brother. What you don't know is you're you're amongst someone who actually lives it. That's why I said you're out your league. You have no idea. Way out his league, guys. I know Michelle Assembly like, yeah, he don't know. He way out his league. Messing with up. He has no idea. Talk about my hair. You still worried about my life.
That means everything old in us has to go away. It has to die out. And that's the same thing with a woman. Everything with her, when she comes to the Messiah, everything about her and her old way has got to die out in order to be a daughter of Sarah. Now, you show me how many women today that fits that bill of being a daughter of Sarah. Show me the...
Not much. It's only a remnant of us at the end, period. You better be trying to make that remnant, but let's go.
A woman that is submissive and agreeable to her husband that supports him. Show me the woman that cooks the meal. There's a chase keeper at home. Just like the book says. The ones...
I can show you. Your pa, don't you take care of those children? Cook those meals for the man? Shanita, don't you? We got quite a few that take care of their man and striving to serve the Father and be submissive woman. You see, we got quite a few in our ministry. Barack Abaya, don't you my brother, again, you don't know what you speak. See, again, you have no idea. And I don't put my women up to fight. I stand in front of them. The men will stand in front of them to fight. So all that, what you talking about, anyway, let's go.
that won't back talk to their husbands, the ones that will submit to them, the ones that will cook his food, draw his bath water, rub his feet, and tell you thank you for being so kind to me and taking care of myself and the children in the household. Thank you for providing for us and giving me the tools.
You know what the problem is in this long statement, guys? He's talking about those women saying that to him. Listen, and these men, he ain't not once said Yah. Oh, I know that might went over a lot of people's heads. See, Unc don't miss nothing. I know those in my Shaq's assembly be like, Unc don't miss nothing. Y'all know Unc don't miss nothing. He lived there saying they spoke. Let me put it back. Listen to all this. I bet you, I don't know this now. I watched it, but I don't remember. I bet you when he end this, he don't say and to Yah. Watch this. If I'm wrong, prove me wrong, bro. You'll be smart to prove me wrong. This will be a good chance to show your fruit. Let's see, guys.
Taking care of myself and the children in the household. Thank you for being that will submit to them, the ones that says, the ones that won't.
Go back.
Show me the woman that is submissive and agreeable to her husband that supports him. Show me the woman that cooks the meal. There's a chase keeper at home, just like the book says. The ones that won't back talk to their husbands, the ones that will submit to them, the ones that will cook his food, draw his bath water, rub his feet, and tell you thank you for being so kind to me and taking care of myself and the children in the household. Thank you for providing for us and giving me the tools necessary so that I can actually do my role. Where is the woman like that today?
All that for the man. Thank you for providing, giving me the means. It sounds like her God. That sounds like the Most High. See how I told y'all he was going to end it with and Yah. See, that's another thing we don't play. Yah always get all the glory. Do you not know Hamashiach? Whether you want to call him Yahweh Shah, Yeshaya, Yahusha, Yahshua, all that Jesus Christ you be calling on, we don't do that. But for those who haven't awakened, you're Jesus Christ until you awaken. This man's supposed to be 20-something years awakened, so he's staying with Jesus Christ. That's a stronghold. I don't know what all that is. That's a whole nother whatever. But I mean, like, really, dude, it's we give all thanks and reverence and worship to the Father. Yahusha did too. Remember, he always said to Yah, not just to man, my brother. That sounds a bit much. Rubbing my feet and all this other stuff. I mean, yeah, that's I don't know, bro. Some stuff just gets creepy, brother. It really does.
Actually do my role. Where is the woman like that today? Where's that woman at today? And then on the flip side, where's the man that is going to be a leader, a responsible leader? As a matter of fact, a man that if he had to be ready for war, where is he at?
Right here in my ministry. Some of them are probably in your ministry. What do you mean, where are they at? What are you doing? What are you talking about? Oh, because you don't know who you're talking to. That makes sense. Because you think you're talking to some newly awakened or a panel, like you call it. You don't know it's a ministry. So you had a fight that you don't even know, you ain't even prepared for.
Where's the man ready for war? Where's the man that is the protector, the lead, the guide of the family?
Right here. I just said I ain't putting the daughters of Yah or Mashiach's assembly against a protector, leader, God. Let's go.
That's what the man is supposed to be. He's supposed to be the provider. He's supposed to make provisions for his home. And he's supposed to be the number one defense of his house.
100%.
Where's that man at?
Right here. Hopefully you like that too.
So y'all people got it all backwards because this is a soft generation. This is a feminine generation.
Here we go. He don't know who he's. You know what he's doing? And good, we at the end. So this was too long. This is a 3-hour video. It's insane. I'm thinking it's going to be 15 minutes. That's crazy. I always got to break down, though. I'm thorough. You know what he's doing, guys? This is proverbial in the streets or in jail or in wherever, any setting, work, military, wherever. He has someone who's put into an adversarial position against him, and he don't realize who he's up against. He think the dude is soft. It's like some of these dudes who are out there, and it might be a young white dude or a young whatever guy, right? And you might be all thinking this dude, because you blowing all this hot smoke, and you don't know this dude is freaking MMA fighter, trained, humbled, or martial arts, been training since he was 3 years old, right? So he's so humble and meek because that's what the most dangerous people are. They don't even want to smoke. And they're literally like, and you're like, it's some soft, you're calling him soft, and he's sitting there looking at you like, this fool, he has no idea who he's talking about. That's what this is. This is all foolish because he's talking about me. He's thinking, he's talking about us because he has no idea what he's talking about. So he's thinking of soft and meek and all this other crazy, weak stuff he's talking. And it's like, brother, you are so effeminate. You think you're so masculine that you're actually effeminate. It's crazy. That's sorry, dude. It's just a bad look, my dude. This is so, I was about to say a word we used to say back in the days, but that's not appropriate nowadays. This is so effeminate. That's effeminate. That's the only word I can use. It just really is. It's foolish. Foolish is a better word. Let's go.
And he's supposed to be the number one defense of his house. Where's that man at? Nah, so y'all people got it all backwards because this is a soft generation. This is a feminine generation. The thing that is vile, that the Most High Yah says, even if you have that trait of being effeminate, you're going to burn. You literally going to burn. You're definitely ready for the kingdom of heaven. So all you long-haired.
I told you he's talking about me. Here we go with the long hair again. Dude, you hate us. I know, right? Back in the 70s, you hated the afro. Why don't they just cut it off and go get a suit and tie and go work for the beast? Go, serve in the military. No disrespect to my military. The military but that's the beast you're fighting for, guys. Just so you know, just in case you don't know, no disrespect. But I'll probably cut that out because they take that, they'll use that to be, yeah, I'll take that out. Guys, brother, it's okay, brother. We black, brother. It's okay, brother. We got locks and we got froze and we got natural hair. We don't all have to shave it all off and put buzz cuts and looking like, Sergeant Slaughter. We don't, it's okay, brother. It's okay. It's okay. I understand. It'll be all right. I'll give you a hug. It's okay. I'm black. I'm Hebrew.
So all you long-haired prima donnas out there that need a haircut, your hair is longer than a woman.
Why do I need my haircut? What's wrong? Okay, why do I need my haircut? I'm gonna save that. If you too much of a wuss to stand against me, then I'll do a separate lesson to break all this down, right? Because I ain't gonna do it now. Because you apparently, you really don't know the scripture.
What does the Bible tell you in 1 Corinthians 11 about that? Stop the foolishness and nonsense.
Thank you, God. What does the Bible tell? Perfect example. Well, the man don't even know the word, guys. He knows some of it. He don't know the word. I guess you're too busy leading that you really don't have the ears, the eyes. You quoted Corinthians. Shaul, tell me you don't understand Shaul. Say it ain't so, Pastor Dowell. That you think when he was talking about shaving the head and cutting the head, so you don't know the breakdown of that. Foolish son. It's okay. It's okay. It makes sense why you talking about Corinthians and don't understand Shaul because you're still calling on Jesus Christ. So that makes sense. You haven't come out of her, so there's things you don't know. And I was going to break something down, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to save it. See, that's a wise man, brother. A wise man prepares. You see? So we'll see. Let's continue. I can't believe you said Corinthians. That's your justification. But then you know how old that is, bro? That's like you've been awakened too long. Well, you still called on Jesus, so that would make sense. Let's go.
And grow the hell up. That's what needs to happen in the daytime now we're living in. And because you hate men of authority.
I'm kind of growing up, brother. I don't swear, cuss words. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I let go of flesh and blood. Like, I'm doing very well, my brother. I'm really coming along fine. And with Yah's molded into a strong man of Yah to be a 100% vessel to be used. So the Ruach could talk right through. I don't got a detox from last night, drunken, to get that stuff out my system, for my vessel to be back clean. So I'm growing up, my brother. I'm growing up. I'm doing good. Praise Yah. Thank you, Yah.
The time now we're living in. And because you hate men of authority and you love that weakness, you perpetuate this matriarchal system in this.
So I hate men of authority and I perpetuate. You're a man of authority? This is so. That's what I'm telling you guys. These people think they're so masculine and authority that you don't realize you're actually weak, my brother. There's no strength in you. I mean, no disrespect. I'm trying not to disrespect you because it's not okay. Like, this is not about us disrespecting one another. See, I'm coming back because and I did. I apologize. I did get a little offensive. You didn't watch it. So if you watch it, I didn't start off offensive. I start off okay. One of the brothers, because you ain't know his brother there, Chris said in error, because I was trying to look for a word to describe what you were in. Because I said, I don't want to say he's unrighteous because I don't believe that. I don't think he's unholy. I think he's a good man after y'all's own heart. He said in error. And I was like, that's it. Right. But by the end of it, brother, I was saying you were the demon. Facts. Because it was bad, my brother. That you got so defiant. You told these men to kill themselves, brother. Suicide. Kill themselves. Egg, it was a comment. I didn't find it. It's okay. There was a comment where one of the brothers was talking about suicide. I love hearing straight. Where is he? It's the one that I think he said his wife. No, it's not that. It was one with some replies under it. And I couldn't believe that he don't even see in his message that he was talking, because he said he'd been doing this and teaching people and doing this, and he teaching them, because he ministering to people and teaching these people how not to commit suicide, something he don't even know. In this lesson, brother, Pastor Dowell told them men to kill themselves. And he said, don't y'all agree they should kill themselves? If they look on a married woman in their compound, they should just kill themselves. And then another sister or brother just wrote a comment on my channel and said, you told your women, you said your wives will commit suicide. You said they will fall on a knife, on a sword, before they defame your name. They would kill themselves. That's suicide, brother. They would fall on a sword before I don't know what this is. Suicide is a demon, brother. It's a spirit. I have a lesson coming. I taught before, because a lot of people suffer from it. It visits them. It's a demon, and it keeps coming back. So you promoting this, that's when I couldn't. It was no longer error. It was wicked, brother. This is demonic, brother. I know you think you're so righteous, but you telling them young men who listening to you, who following you, you don't even know is that okay with you, brother? That later on, they could make that mistake because in their hearts, they lusted after this married woman because they thought she was beautiful. And they remembered, Pastor Dowell said, I should just kill myself. I should kill. And then they killed themselves. You know that blood is on your head, brother? Y'all better be careful who y'all following. This tough man, I think he's so tough and all this foolishness. It's foolishness, not even wisdom. Let's continue. Let him talk his foolish stuff against me. I have to tone it down. And you talk about
prima donnas out there that need a haircut. Your hair is longer than a woman. What does the Bible tell you in 1 Corinthians 11 about that? Stop the foolishness and nonsense and grow the hell up. That's what needs to happen in the daytime now we're living in. And because you hate men of authority and you love that weakness, you perpetuate this matriarchal system in this society right here, and you do everything you can to fight against the righteousness of the kingdom of heaven.
You are the righteousness of the kingdom of heaven, drinking Hennessy and beer and cursing and swearing and telling you you'll burn the daughters at the stake if they don't get it right, and nobody will care about them when the beasts fall, and men should kill themselves if they lust after a married woman, take their own lives. And this is the continue.
What you need to do is go read the prophets and see if they were some weak men that went around having discussions.
They wasn't. They were like me, you weak fool. They had long hair, but you don't know the word. And they were like me. They didn't allow these wicked men in error to lead people astray. They did the will of Yah, and the people didn't like them. The majority, where the masses were in error. Read the word. To Broadway, 200,000 people, all these thousands of people following you. That's a red flag right there, you fools. Talking to all y'all now. Everybody to the sound of my voice. Red flags all over it. Red flags all over it. It's the Broadway where everybody's congregated at. Wisdom will tell you something's wrong. Scripture says the narrow road. Everybody ain't gonna be on the same place.
Discussions with women. Y'all people, you're missing the marks. They went around having discussions with women.
Let me put it back. Here you go again.
And because you hate men of authority,
you didn't watch it. Listen.
And you love that weakness, you perpetuate this matriarchal system in this society right here, and you do everything you can to fight against the righteousness of the kingdom of heaven. What you need to do is go read the prophets and see if they were some weak men that went around having discussions with women.
Again, he's a fool. Because this fool right here didn't do his research, so he think that I was on a panel with women. We were in ministry, fool. Same way when you are in your assembly and you got women, men, and children there. There were women, men, and children there, Pastor Dowell, fool. There wasn't no discussion with women. Get like, dude, if you're going to I'm accepting the challenge. Be prepared. Because I ain't trying to... Well, I ain't trying to just slaughter you, but I'm not, it's not about that, dude. It's just like, just be prepared to defend your unrighteousness. Be a worthy opponent. If you want to come at me as an opponent, like you said, challenge, you want me to put the woman of Mashiach's assembly against the woman of Straightway, that ain't gonna happen. I don't put my woman up to battle. I called you out. Mr. Pastor Dowell versus the women's opinion. So you going after the women of Mashiach's assembly when I called you out. Oh, what are the prophets? I thought the prophets were tough, and I thought they were men of valor and honor and fighting. Well, why ain't you saying Pastor Dowell versus Uncle Yahshua? You know my name. See, we ain't gonna play no games. I'm gonna play no games, dude. You don't know who you're against because you're coming against me. I wasn't coming against you, but it was so unrighteous that I did end up against you. Yeah, I agree. See, I stand in minds. That's a real man. All y'all listening, I stand in minds, even when I'm in error. But that wasn't error. It was so much unrighteousness. Like it's hard for me to not go into war mode when I see something like that. You telling people to kill themselves. You talking about you gonna burn women at the stake and all this crap. You got virgins up there and drinking and scaring the girl and talking about you don't talk righteous to her ever. What kind of man? Boy, you think y'all's having that foolishness? Let's go.
Y'all people, you're missing the mark so bad. And before you even get out there and do all that, at least do one thing. Obey what they were some weak men that went around having discussions with women. Y'all people.
I prove it wasn't no discussion with women. We was in ministry. Let's go.
You're missing the mark so bad. And before you even get out there and do all that, at least do one thing. Obey what the scripture says. just obey it. Because, hey, Straightway, we're still here.
Do you not look at my comment section, look under Yeshara Law, and she put a ton of scriptures that's talked about you being drunk and drinking. Obey the scriptures. Look at my lesson about profanity and a profane heart and speaking from the foul words from the tongue. Obey the scriptures. You don't obey nothing, dude. You obey your own laws. I obey Yah. And he told me to expose you. And that's what I did. So let's go. Let's go. Challenge accepted, Dowell. Uncle Yahshua and Pastor Dowell. Let's go.
Doing it just the way the book says, and the Most High Yah is blessing us. You know the reason why? Because by their fruits.
Hey, what? What blessing what? This land? That ain't, see, y'all don't even know Yah, but I ain't about to go down that avenue. You think, people be thinking Yah is giving them because these physical aspects. This ain't spiritual blessings, my brother. All them men getting drunk and drinking and following yes men and all. Come on, bro. Let's go.
You shall know them. All right, good morning.
Let's go. Challenge accepted. Now, no backing out. I'm calling you out by your name, Pastor Dowell. Now, don't come after the women in my ministry. Don't come after the babies. Stop running. Me, I'm Uncle Yahshua. Now, me and you, let's go. And somebody, I don't got no access to you. I mean, I could, my email, send one of your minions or one of your, anybody, no disrespect to his followers, because he got some minions too, but I know he got some righteous men who follow him, who just following a man in error, and they really seeking after y'all's own heart. So I'm not disrespecting y'all, because if you know, I promote, y'all are all in the Shema music video. I know some of your elders, some of them from your ministry seen the Shema and said back at the beginning, when I first released, like, great video, they all in it. Because I wanted to show righteous children of Yah of all nationalities the way Torah said. Against, you know what I'm saying? I had a debate with a brother because I put y'all ministry in my Shema music video. Brother talking all that foolish crap. And I went after camps and everybody. I went after everybody in error. Elder Ricard too. That's your other brother in Christ. You need to partner with him to come against me. Get with Elder Ricard and GLCC, right? No disrespect to all those following GLCC, but he be in error too, right? All this got y'all talking this Christ, gathering of Christ. All this, you talking Jesus Christ. Come out of her, you fools. Y'all lukewarm. Y'all say gonna spit you out his mouth. Stop calling Yah and calling him a higher and saying his name is Yeshaya, but you still saying Christ when that's Mashiach. See, I don't play. Y'all got the wrong one. So you need to get Ricard, you need a bunch of them to do this. But you the man. Let's go. Called you out. Uncle Yahshua, Pastor Dowell. Now, send me an email. Somehow somebody from one of them send me an email to say, give me his email. Well, how are we going to set it up? I ain't going to keep going back and forth with this video crap. But if y'all tell me expose you, don't put nothing out. Like, I ain't got time, man. I got to teach the word of Yah, but let's go. Let's get this right. Because really, at the end, I really hope that it be received so that we can be brothers back to back. Because I got work to do. And if you are a man, righteous man of Yah, and it's ordained, that means you got work to do. So ain't supposed to be no fighting with one another. But you're unholy, brother. You're unrighteous. You got defiled heart. You need to clean this up. You got to repent. That's what it's about. Now, let's go here. Let's go to my comments. Let's go to my page. Since you don't know, look at this. This is a newer one. First of all, let me read these, the ones that they don't even be putting all these out. So I'm gonna start reading the ones who they hiding from y'all, because they don't let all the comments show. My brother Power Play for real. He's really upset at your lesson, by the way, because all these are recently. So look at this. He said, see? So he been watching you since 2000. I only been watching you since 16. He been watching 5 years longer than me. I first watched Dowell in 2010 or so. He always focused on guns a lot and would come up with his good morning, good evening, good afternoon, citizens and members of YouTube. Then he got on them channels where he didn't have to be mindful of his language. And then he got his Patreon members. Now his real spirit has come out to expose him. Hyper masculinity has made him a woman hater. Sad to say. You see, people are not even looking for your downfall, dude. They're sad behind it. These are all on my channel. Let me go to the ones that didn't show up. So all those, this sister ones. This sister one, I'm gonna read it on my channel. I ain't even gonna read it on here, brother. She was a part of your ministry. As a former sister who was submitted to this ministry, came and Sister Bomani Kafel. I'm going to address this because you explained a lot, and I'm going to address it on my Bible study because I want you to really have an understanding. They weren't coming against the sisters there. We feel your pain. They were just hurt because they knew that the sisters under his ministry looked like they were being abused by his being what he think is a righteous way to treat them. And so that's why someone was like, I wouldn't stay. They weren't judging like that, and thank you for understanding and respecting that and saying thank me for exposing this because a lot of people are scared. So praise Yah. And I will address this on my channel. You see all this? It's too much. We already at 3 hours. I will address this. So thank you. Thank you. And continue to watch my Shacks Assembly. And there's a lot of lessons for you to get righteous teaching and righteous correction without abusive tongues and all that. Like he think it's necessary, it's not. And she said, and thank you, brother, for speaking out and pointing out the deception. And I will keep you lifted in prayer as you stand against this powerful spirit. Thank you, my sister. I appreciate it. I need all the prayers I can get. And these ain't the only spirit. I'm battling a lot of these demonic spirits. So I'm prepared, but I still need all the prayers I can get. These men are preparing for a physical battle, and their hearts have waxed cold where they think they're going to be killing the saints in the name of Yah. That's exactly what he thinks. That's how he ended this video with that. So I will discuss this on my channel. On this Tuesday study, it won't be out probably for another week or so, but it's coming. I hope you watch. That's what Steven said. Brother Steven said, listen to this, Dowell, you ain't gonna like this. Steven said, to be honest, he thinks you're on the other side, if you know what I mean. He think you switch sides, brother, if y'all know what I mean. No grown man should feel comfortable constantly condemning women unless you don't like. Yes, because that's all he do. But now he want to come on here. My beautiful woman are straightway. Get man, chip, boy, stand in your stuff. Get a backbone if you go sit up here and talk about you're a man. Stand in it then. Now don't cow down now. All right. So anyway, all these show up. It's the ones, these other ones don't show up. So let me go back and let me read some of these. So Power Play says, sad-minded Pastor Dowell. He said, oh man, that's so sad. He said at 52:32 in my video, is the Koti Tammy, who we call a virgin, is going to show what a brainwashed young woman sounds like when talking to a pastor pimp. The voice of fear or getting it wrong is what you hear. The voice of fear of getting it wrong. That is 100%. And he put alcohol, liquor, alcohol, beer, alcohol, wine will make ugly seem fine. And his words are ugly, but his drink has his mind clouded and foggy. That's the truth, brother. They don't even want you to lose. They don't want you to fail, brother. They don't want you to see. He said, and guns is a god to him. Guns, oil, and drug, Viagra, silence, and alcohol. He loved that glass with the brown fluids. He probably needs a checkup from the floor up because he sounds ill physically and spiritually drinking his alcohol and brews. I agree with that. That's Brother Shelby. That's the sisters. Okay. Yes, let me scroll down. This is my newest video. Dowell. I knew it was something about him that's not right. That one showed on the channel. Go back to Dowell. He's on my new video. yeah, he was drinking. That's on the channel. Fates and Gates said, yeah, he was drinking. He did a video a while ago stated it's okay to drink and not get drunk. I believe he gets drunk. He just lust never satisfied. He's absolutely drunk on this video. Okay. So all these showed up. Oh, this one, these didn't. So this brother L. Hawk, he commented, Dowell is literally a cult figure with a flock of yes men and agents in place. Then he said, Dowell is okay, that's what, so it didn't post. I guess he tried to post it again. So good, I'm reading it, brother L. Hawk. This is the rock, he said, this is the rock owl. I forgot what they said. That's that Tyler Perry movie, the Rockadesh or Rockout, whatever that is. He is the highest from Tyler Perry's series, Rufus. I seen Rufus. And I started watching it because they tried to paint that up as like the Hebrews. And this is, you're the perfect example of it. Like you actually giving them food, Dowell, with this crap you're doing. Okay. And Brother Brent said, truth, the brother is wicked. You speaking truth. Okay, so there's others. Uncle Yeshua, yes. Oh, no, that's not this one. That's not his. Clarissa Bay comment, a bunch of drunks. See, yes, hers didn't post. Yeah, these didn't post. Thank you, y'all, for letting me see him. Ebony Lioness said, shaking my head, he is a law unto himself. I agree, daughter Ebony. Clarissa Berry commented, they wife swap too. Wow, I didn't know that. I don't know that. I didn't know that. She said a bunch of drunks. Yes, because she's watching it and they're sitting there getting drunk. Okay, that's another lesson. Christine said, most welcome, brother. Oh, because I thanked her for something. All right. Uncle Yeshua, treat Khan, Mori Yeshua. This removes all, Brother Marcus Stokes, that's on Yashayahu. He said, this removes all confusion. Praise Yah. All praise to the Most High. Brother Trev George said, wow, one-way ticket. Yes, to the lake of fire. He said, this has going on for a long time. Trev George said, I really don't understand why you so shook. Oh, okay, I responded to that. Told you, Trev, because I didn't know he was drinking like that and all that. All right, because there's others that didn't show. I'm trying to read the ones that didn't show. Yeah, I think Terry's posted. I think Selena's posted. I think all of these posted. So I got some on my phone. So guys, they got stuff that they block it on my phone that don't even show up. So I'm doing it on here, so it's okay. Okay, Brother Kenneth Matthews said, I knew it was something about, oh, that posted. Hawks, I just read his. Troy. Okay, Troy Jones said his, Pastor Dowell, virgins and single women on his compounds. The men who wanted to marry a single woman or a virgin has to pay him a dowry, and he has to approve of them. Oh, I don't see. These are people who know stuff I don't know. I don't know this stuff. I'm just reading what they wrote because YouTube didn't allow it to post. So Troy Jones said, the virgins and single women on his compounds, that the men who want to marry a single woman or a virgin has to pay him a dowry, and he has to approve of them. Okay. Oh, Yeshua Allah said, this is a daughter. Oh, no, that's not Yeshua Allah. This Yashayahu. Oh, this the king. Okay. The king Yashayahu. Jeremiah said, the spirit of confusion, this Akshain, guys, y'all gave him his name. The spirit of confusion is strong in these ones. All Pastor Dowell is missing is a blunt. Is he confirming they are virgins? How would he even know that? Why is that even his business? Almost like he was auctioning them off. Hope they don't drink the drink. I hope they don't drink that Kool-Aid. Praise Yah, Brother Yashayahu. Absolutely. That was Brother Shane, guys. And then the last one, and they didn't post this power of Yah. I think it's in Yahusha. It doesn't finish. It says, wow, so shameful. I tried to reach out to him on Facebook like a while back. I questioned his demonic mouth when he was teaching his flock. I questioned his demonic mouth when he was teaching his flock. I was texting in the live chat, and I was texting, why is no one rebuking him? Why is everyone supporting this evil communication, these things coming out of his mouth? I continue to express my concern by explaining how Yah has led me to expose this devilish language and that I had a firm teaching on my Facebook page. No one responded. However, the more persistent I became, then he finally responded. This is what he said. He first kind of snickered and arrogantly responded and spoke, yeah, everybody go check out Brother Ramsey's page. I guess that's his page. However, it was definitely out of spite and pride. Okay, this is you, Brother Ramsey, I guess. Final thoughts. I pray that Yah's people wake up from this cult leader's grips. Let's face it, if your doctrine does not support sound scripture, then it is evident whose side that you are on. Hopefully, it's in ignorance. That's what I'm saying. Hopefully you're just in error. Hopefully it's in ignorance and not deliberately rejecting the truth. May he repent and do right. Praise Yah for this open rebuke. Shalom, family. Shalom, King, Brother Ramsey. Power of Yah. And I can't see what else is said because they won't allow me to see it. Shalom, King. And you see, Brother Dowell, everyone that I read, they all saying they hope that you repent. But you got so much of a demonic negative spirit on you that you want to attack everybody. You're attacking the messenger. Y'all are sending you messengers to give you a word, and you're attacking the messengers, brother. That's a very dangerous place. You can't get more in a dangerous place than that. Okay, brother. So this went crazy long. I just wanted to do a half an hour video, and this ended up being 3 hours. Because I think 4, 5, 6, this 3. Sorry, God. I'm very thorough. So whatever. Those who got ears to hear, watch it. Whatever. I know you ain't going to watch the whole thing. So I'll clip at the beginning. I accept your challenge. Let's go. All right. Shalom, guys. I think that's it. Let me make sure. Because I wrote, that's a foolish. Ladies, get men. This man is way out his ear. Okay. Okay. Yep. I think that's it. Yep. All right. That's it. Shalom all. More to come. So I don't know. Maybe I'll put the clip that I was going to do a part 2, but it would have been short. It was just for me to add the part that I left out in the first one. But now he responded with this crap. Pastor Dowell versus the woman's opinion of him. Like, dude, why are you coming at women? What is wrong with you, dude? Man up. Man up, dude. Man up. Man to man. Me and you. Man of Yah to man of Yah. Because I still think you're a man of Yah, just think you're in error. I've been saying it all this time. So I don't get in my feelings. I'm a real man. I'm a real masculine man, or whatever crap you call. You met your match. You met your mark, my dude. You have no idea who's in front of you. And that's your fault. Because you get smashed like that when you don't know who you're up against. Get yourself hurt like that. You should know better than that. Especially being a military man. They don't train you like that. They train you to learn and be astute who you going up against. See? So you're slacking, my dude. You're getting soft. You're getting soft, dude. All right. So let's go. All right. I look forward to send me an email. Somebody give me his email address, put it in the comments so we can get this going. But my woman ain't going to, the woman that Yah's brought to my ministry is not going against the woman in your ministry. That ain't happening. That ain't how I get down in this patriarchal. That ain't how we get down where I'm from. We don't get down like that in the hood where I'm from. We go real man to man. Now, if a woman want to fight a woman, that's between them two. But this ain't. There ain't no woman who's here. I called you out. You want to see? Let me show you. And we're gonna end it with that. I can just do it. Oh, it closed. I can do it right here. You want to see I called you out? Look at this. Watch this. Watch this, buddy. Where are you? Where are you? That's the newest videos where you scroll down. Come on. There we go. Watch this, buddy. Watch this.
When the world without rule of law starts.
That don't show it. That's my video. Okay, I can do this. My channel. Okay, so Moray Dwayne sent out this call for a black. You see that? Pastor Dowell. Please say it ain't true. Pastor Dowell exposes himself. Say it ain't so. Your name. I did not call out nobody else. I called out you, Pastor Dowell. And this Shema music video, you all over. Matter of fact, let me show you, since you don't watch. You even in this video. The video
all starts collapsing. We can start burning.
Let me show my that you don't know. Watch this. You're gonna enjoy this, buddy. His followers, watch this, because he ain't gonna watch. He's foolish. He ain't gonna watch. Watch this. This is what y'all don't know. For all y'all think I got something against him. Watch this. This is how I end every video. And look, these are
Praise God. Hallelujah.
That's how you know. See how foolish he look, guys? That's how you know he ain't watched the video. Look, these are men. But you talking about I got a panel of women or something. This is a ministry, fool. Now watch this, guys. Bible study every Tuesday, 8 p.m. We having a Zoom Bible study. I'm gonna put email me for the link. Did y'all see that? That's how every video on my channel ends, with the Shema. And Pastor Dowell is starring in the Shema. Watch this. I bet y'all don't know this either. And then we're going to end it. Look at the Shema. Look at this. You see that? Look, that's Straitway. Ha. Look, that's Straitway, scattered to Tennessee. It's the 12 tribes scattered. Look at that. That's Straitway. Look, that's Sister Ashley up there singing, his wife up there singing. You see? I promote him in the video. Look, that's Straitway, the thumbnail. That's Straitway in the thumbnail. I put that out. I made it in 2018. 6,000 people. See? All in the video. Pastor Dowell stars in the video with me. It's dope. One of the dopest musical odes to Yah that's out. Love this video.
He adds secures and hooks us tight. A gift from Yah, eternal life. He sent his son a sacrifice to show how much he loves us. You are loved, you are loved. You are loved, you are loved. You are loved, oh, you are loved. You are loved by Yahuwah.
Praise Yah.
Praise Yah. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Bible study every Tuesday, 8 p.m. We having a Zoom Bible study. I'm gonna put email me for the link.
I'm a lion of the tribe of Judah. Say it again.
You are the precious, chosen people of the Most High. You got that right.
We hope you have a good time watching our videos, and we will see you in the next video.
And we'll see you in the next video. So like and subscribe.
Our channel.
Yeah.
We are the true Hebrews, the true and real Israelites. We are the true ones that fulfill Bible prophecy and scripture.